Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Manchester United Career Mode series. I'm rapidly running out of time for the time frame I want to do this, I'm going to be honest with you. And I don't know if we're going to get it done in time now because everything's just kind of piling up towards Christmas, obviously. So I'm kind of running out of time. Um, it's a bit, what's the word? I suppose it's going to be a bit close to call, like close to the deadline, I think. Because obviously, what is it today? It's the 12th today, 12th of December today. Um, obviously, I'm going to try and get this done before New Year, which gives me 19 days to try and wrap up this season. Now, it's doable if I try my best, obviously. I think it's doable. It's just, if I don't win the Champions League this time, what then? Like, do I go into a season 5 and take it into next year? Or do I just accept defeat with this series? I don't know. Well, that's a question for future me to answer. Current me has got 5 games to go through today, and we're going to try our best to go through them. I don't think there's going to be many more youth tournaments if I want to try and make the progression I need to try and make. So we kick off today in the Carabao Cup away at Selhurst Park against Crystal Palace. We then face Liverpool in the Premier League, which, the way we're going in the Premier League, I'm not super duper excited about this being this soon, but we'll give it a go anyway. It'd be rude not to. I mean, we don't really have a choice over it. We can't say, "Excuse me, sir, can we move the fixture?" I don't really feel ready for it yet, so we're gonna have to go into it. Porto at home in the Champions League, and then what have we got for October? Leicester, and then we finish off. Unless I'm assuming this is an international break. I got sacked from my international management job, so who knows? We'll finish off against Wolves at the Molineux. And then for tomorrow's episode, hopefully tomorrow's episode, fingers crossed, I can do one tomorrow. We have a start against PSG at the Parc de France, and then it'll be Bristol, Burnley, Frankfurt, and we'll end up against City. And obviously, Carabao Cup will fall somewhere as well, so we'll have to take that into account if we beat Palace. I don't know. I just don't know, to be honest with you, how far we'll go in all these competitions. But I'd like to go as far as possible in each and every one. But I'd also like to get this uh, done with time to spare, so I get like a few days before we do go into the new year and do whatever the plans are. Again, I still don't know what the plan is. If we're doing a youth academy career mode, I know what team I'm using already. That's fine. I don't need to put a poll out or anything. I know what team I'm going to be using. Just can I commit to it? Really, is my question of the day. But anyway, that doesn't really matter. What matters now is getting into this episode and seeing what we are capable of. Like I said, we can see some Spanish stuff here, but we did get sacked. I will show you the official email. I set out an original offer. Any renewal of your contract with the Spain FA was dependent on you meeting sporting objectives you agreed on together. I don't remember what the fucking objectives were, to be honest with you. But given that we failed to deliver on those targets, we are not going to be continuing for Spain, which is fair enough. I don't think we. I think we need to go further than what we did. But again, I was simming matches. I didn't really care too much. It wasn't the end of the world if we got sacked. And we've had an offer from America to be their manager, but I'm not really arsed. If I do internationally manage again in this, it's gonna have to be like a massive country, like an England or a Germany or something like that, or France perhaps. I was keep looking at Salah and think, oh my god, that was the guy that used to rip us apart. But he's aging quite quickly and going down quite quickly in overall. But there are some talents here, and also as well, keep an eye on this side of things because some players might have signed new contracts now, like Ferran Torres, but some of them might not have, like Querfeld. Not that I'm going to sign Querfeld, but um, you get my point. As I go, well, not today. I won't do it on the episode, but off camera at some point before the next episode, if I remember, I will remove all these players that aren't on pre-contracts anymore. I'm surprised Osimhen's still at Napoli. Malacia doing alright at West Ham, but yeah, some of these are on pre-contracts. Keep the ones that are on pre-contracts and then move the ones that are off. I'm not going to go through every single player, but you get my point. So whittle that down today as well. And then, of course, we will just try and get the results we can. So, a little update on where we're at in all the tables before we get into today. We have the third round of the Carabao Cup against Crystal Palace, as you can see. I don't know who else everyone else has got. Chelsea have got Wrexham, Liverpool have got Crawley. Some of them have been played. Is there any good shocks that are going to be on the cards here? Southampton, Newcastle, Nottingham Forest, Blackburn go through. Spurs go through. Sunderland beat Bournemouth on penalties. Maybe a shock, considering the team that Bournemouth have. That was a shit penalty shootout though, 2-0. Brentford lost Aston Villa on penalties. Leyton Orient go through. Manchester City lost to Newport County. Right. Okay. Fair enough, I suppose. It means the Man City won't be retaining their Carabao Cup. They get knocked up by League Two opposition. In the Premier League, this is how we look, despite some struggles, namely against that team in 7th place down there. We lost to Bournemouth 5-3. Outside of that, I've just clocked as well. Outside of that 5-3 loss to Bournemouth, outside of that, we've only conceded 2 goals in the other 4 games. That's a pretty good record. The problem is, we conceded those fucking tons of goals to Bournemouth. Now, I'd like to lock down the defence a bit more, but the keeper is so inconsistent, whether it be Oman, whether it be Gillet, I just don't know what to do with that. So I'm just going to have to power through, I think. This is how the rest of the table looks. Top 4 is West Ham, who are still top by 2 points. Manchester United, Aston Villa, and Arsenal, who complete the top 4. City hanging around out there as well, and the same points as us, but goal difference-wise. They're down in 5th. Chelsea, down 11th. Spurs, I can see they're in 8th as well. And if I remember correctly, there is one of the big 6 in the relegation zone. There is. Southampton sat in 18th, Liverpool sat in 19th, with Bristol City at the bottom of the table. They're probably most likely to go down, but imagine if a big 6, or even just a surprising club, like even a Newcastle or something like that would go down. That would be shocking, but it would be interesting as well. I'm not betting on it happening. I don't think Liverpool will go down. I think they'll manage to recover it, but wouldn't it be interesting? FA Cup, I don't think we're in that yet. No, still round 1 to be played. And then the Champions League, less said about this, the better, really. It was not a very good result. It was underwhelming, to say the least. 18th place now for us after 1 game. That's because we drew 1-1 to Club Brugge. The 9 teams that have won so far: Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Leipzig, Frankfurt, PSG, Roma, Midtjylland, Inter Milan, and Monaco, all with 3 points on the board. A lot of draws coming through, as you can see. The rest of the teams drawing quite a lot of their games. We're in 18th. Club Brugge are somewhere further down, it looks like, 25th in terms of drawing that game. And then the losses for Hajduk Split, Feyenoord, Shakhtar Donetsk, Hearts, Porto, Slavia Prague, Royal Union St. Galois, Athens, and Zagreb, who seem to make it every year and then just get patterned every year. So I don't really know what to tell you about Zagreb. Europa League, after the first game, they've not even played yet. And Conference League, they've not even played yet. Liverpool are in the Conference League, that's quite funny to look at. But I think we're all caught up. Community Shield, we destroyed Chelsea. Just need to show you guys that again. And then we'll get into today's episode. The United States Football Association has listed down, massively concerned about the unexpected rejection by Carlos Rodriguez of the manager role. I don't think it's unexpected. I did take a look at their team. It's not really the same level as Spain, so I'm kind of downgrading there. At least I want to make a sideways move rather than a downgrade. Leyton Orient, Cheltenham, I don't know what this has got to do with us. But yeah, Carlos Rodriguez was seen meeting with the United States officials in a local hotel late last week for what we describe as preliminary talks. We have turned it down. Of course, as you can see here, Carlos Rodriguez was sacked after the committee accused him of a lack of professionalism in his conduct during recent international games. He does get mad whenever there's a yellow card. He will fight the 4th official to make sure it's a red, or try and get a red out of it. Nobody in the team of the week from last time around. I can't remember what the score was. I think we won 1-0 against the team we were playing, so we didn't really, make it look good, to be honest with you. I just don't remember who we were playing, that's the thing. Garnacho was on track to shatter the Premier League goal scoring record, but rewrite those history books. And Garnacho's unlucky shot sealed Aston Villa's 1-0 defeat against Manchester United. There's a bit of a problem with that. Garnacho plays for us, and we won. We beat Aston Villa, which is good. They were in a good spot, so slowing them down a bit will help us to no end. And after a great performance in the match against Villa, of course, Bruno is player of the match, does not want to slow down. I'm expecting the contribution to dry up slightly, which is fine. He's getting older. But in terms of the midfield movement, he is still fantastic. He's still one of our best players. And as you can see here, Club Brugge drew 1-1 against us, if we could finally get to it. And it's going to take ages, but basically, Lino did really well against us, and we couldn't, combat him and the rest of the team to try and find a winner there. And as you can see here, with Rodriguez's impending job review on the horizon, many people are wondering how his future will be seen by the Spain National Team Committee. As we know now, they wanted me out, and I went out. Don't really have a choice over that. There was something else I wanted to check, but I have forgotten what it is. So unless I remember, we'll just get into this game. Oh yeah, I did scout somebody. We aren't going to sign him yet, but if the time comes, don't get me wrong, we will be going for him. Now, this is a regen that I didn't see at first, Samar Hassan, and I'm trying to think of reasons to sign him to make it somewhat realistic. Now, my number one reason was he's at Athletic Club, who aren't in the Champions League, who aren't they probably have European football, they're not in the Champions League. Number two, he might. I was thinking he might not be Basque. Well, at first I was thinking he isn't going to be a Basque player, but Algeria, he could have declared for Algeria. The Basque region, obviously, Spanish and French players come from there. Obviously, not Spanish and French as in they were born in France, but like they've had Basque players declare for France. They've had Basque players declare for other countries. I can think of Inaki Williams, I think it was. He declared for Ghana. So there's a slight chance he could have declared for Algeria. So that puts question marks into the mix. But for now, obviously we can't do anything anyway. We can't do anything until January. Well, we could. We could sign him now and get him in January, but we're just going to leave it just now. But that is a man that I'm really looking forward to potentially signing. The problem is with that is we... Excuse me? Did I... What? I was going to say, that was like a 4-3... I was like a 4-2-3-1 right there, but if I jump in, it does... What? Excuse me? I know Amarim's in charge in real life, but we're still Carlos Rodriguez here, mate. What the fuck is this? Right, we'll see what it does when it goes into the actual start lineup. There was another thing I wanted to check, and actually it wasn't a thing I wanted to check. It was an idea, not an idea, but a suggestion from one of my YouTube viewers. Take a look at goalkeeper coaches was the suggestion. Now, if I remember where to fucking go, we will. To try and improve the goalkeepers, which is a good shout. And I think the reason I didn't get more goalkeepers is because there wasn't many, but now there is. That's a tiki-taka play style, though. We got our own. To be fair, though, we've got our own custom thing. Let's just buy the best one for that position. We do our own. We do our own thing. I know it's based off the counter attack, and there isn't really many counter attacking goalkeeper thingies about, but this one is. So we'll get him as well. We'll chuck him in, try and work on some of the coaches. We're above what it thinks now, which is good. And again, I know it's not going to make a lot of sense for everything, but we'll just try and get some in just to try and improve areas as much as we can. We might as well. And I know they'd probably don't go with the vision, but I'm just buying them to have, to be honest. So I'm presuming the crown ones are the best ones of the lot. Which is fine. We've got a bit better now, and hopefully the goalkeepers will improve. It is just silly goals sometimes that we concede. Either that or it's just outrageous screamers that can't be stopped. There's not really much in between. But anyway, that is all us. That is us all caught up to everything I wanted to cover to start off today's episode. Let's get into some gameplay then, as we face Crystal Palace first in the Carabao Cup. This is what they're going to be lining up with. They won't go weak because it is Premier League opposition, and we won't go completely weak either. We will rotate, but not massively. We do have Liverpool though soon. I've got hiccups as well, which don't help. I always seem to have hiccups when I stream. Have I got stage fright or something? Ronald in goal, or Ronald, sorry, probably pronounced as in goal for Crystal Palace. Wilson, Esperand, and Baku as the wing backs. Diego Carlos Holding and Lacroix as the centre backs with Diego Carlos captain in the side. Wharton and Devaney as the CDMs. Coleman off the left, Sarr off the right, Milik at striker. They've got Arda Güler, Roger, Kamada and Ketia, Cherry Riyad, Edouard and Adara Mola on the bench. They don't have any stats yet because nobody's played in the car. Oh, they did play second round. First of all, who's Theo Tomlinson? Looks like a young regen, fair enough. Curious why he's playing. Ismail Sarr getting a goal and an assist. Any other goal scorers or assistants? I'm assuming there's another goal scorer because he's got an assist. But I don't see another goal on here, which is weird. How's the man got an assist if there's not another goal to be broadcasted, unless I'm just missing it? Right, doesn't matter. You know what? We're not going to go into the whys and wherefores. We're just seeing what they're doing anyway. Tactical preset, kick and rush. Similar to us, except obviously we do the counter attack. Key attacking player is Baku. No key defensive players. 3 losses, a win, and a draw out of their last 5. They're just hanging above the relegation zone in the Premier League. And I think with a strong enough team, we should be able to get through. Even if we don't, not the end of the world. We had some won the Carabao Cup in this save, but I don't think it's going to be a priority either. So we will going in to win. But I don't understand what the fuck it's done to my fucking team sheet. Because, like, look, I'm not being funny, but here it says 4-2-3-1. Then I go in, and it's gone to what the fuck this is? 4-3-4-2? Excuse me? Did I do that? I don't remember doing that. I'll hate it, but it's not what we're going to do. I wonder if it's done it for my backup team sheet as well, because that's the one I'm going to base it off of. No, my backup team sheet's fine. So it's something to do with the custom tactics. Bear with me, guys. We'll try and fix this, so I've got it ready for Liverpool. Lovely. Right. Cool. But then it... Right. Yes. Sweet. No. What? I do that, and then it... Like, I scroll down, it goes to 4-2-3-1. I scroll off it, it goes to 3-4-2-1. What is this? What if I switch it to narrow? No, it locks to the 3-4... Right. Are we going to have to do this from fucking scratch? Right. Okay. Build up style. Counter. Defensive approach. We'll leave it as it is. Balance was always what it was. Yes. I want to save it as a custom preset. I don't want it as wide though, because that doesn't give us wingers. What the fuck? Where have we fucking gone now? What's the destination of all this? Besides wasting my time. 4-2-1-3. Yes. Is that us? Are we good? Have we finished our little rebellion there? Thank you. Fuck me, this game sucks sometimes. I don't know what that wall was about. Right. Should be fixed for Liverpool anyway, and if it just... Yeah, okay, right, we're good then. Sweet. I don't know what the fuck that was. But anyway, we're going to go with the backup side and build off of this anyway, because it's a Carabao Cup side, Carabao Cup game. I'm not really too fussed. So, Maz, yeah. Luke Shaw, you've got time to prove yourself, mate. Not that you really need to fully, but it's just if we bring that mad fucking guy in, you probably come out of the team, let's be real. We'll go with Delit because he always wants more game time. Hjulmand, yeah. I'm happy to give Jankovic another game, personally, to be honest with you. So we'll do that, and we'll put Kobe on the bench. Jankovic was quite good against Bruges. I just don't know if it was the right place to debut him. Oh man, we won't really need on the bench. I don't really bring on a goalkeeper unless it's, like, critical. Bowman just doesn't seem to... You know what? Kvaratskhelia can play this one because Bowman seems to be, like, the main guy at the moment. Kvaratskhelia feels like the backup. It might give him some confidence to play this kind of game as well. That looks like a team we're going to use, if I'm being honest with you. Assignments, well, captain, Mr. Marcus Rashford. But that is a team that is going to start this game. I just want to make sure the bench is present and correct. Diamande, you know what? Diamande should probably start ahead of Delit, but we'll just keep him on the bench. Because Diamande gets all fucking pissy and moany if he doesn't get a game. So we'll just... I meant to say, if I didn't say Delit there, I meant to say Delit. Delit gets pissy and moany. If I said Diamande gets pissy and moany, then I apologise. But I meant Delit. But my brain just... I've got like a goldfish memory, so if I said the wrong name, I apologise. Anyway, nearly 20 minutes into the stream, and all I've done is ramble. So let's get into this shit. Gillet in goal, Shaw and Mazraoui as the fullbacks, Inacio and Delit as the centre-backs, Jankovic and Hjulmand as the CDMs, Baldanzi at cam, Rashford off the left, and Captain in the side, Kvaratskhelia off the right, Xerxes at striker. At Selhurst Park then is the third round of the Carabao Cup. It's Crystal Palace versus Manchester United. It would have taken a bit quicker if I didn't have to fucking fix the whole formation again that decided to break itself. Apparently the final has to be our aim this season. Like, I would like it, but I'm not outright going to say we absolutely need to go for it because it's the cup I care about the least. If I have to sacrifice this competition for another, but I'll do it. This is the one I care about the least. While this is loading up, I'm going to take a quick drink of water as we also take a look at the Palace team. There's a bit of rotation, but not much. The fact that Will Hughes is still playing, let alone at Crystal Palace, is a revelation. Or it's something. I don't know if revelation is the correct word. It's news to me, anyway. Revelation probably isn't the correct word. I know what I'm on about, but I just don't know the word. Grammar's not my strong point. Don't know if you can tell. Right. Lock in, as they say, as the kids say nowadays. Again, not really too arsed if we make it or not. What's happened to that? Sorry. I need to go take a look in a minute. I just need to go take a look. I may be tripping here a little bit. Let's just before we kick off. Is my brain... I might just not be fully here yet. I can't go into highlights yet, can I? We've just started. Basically, I want to look at Inaccio's hair. Let's just pass it to Inacio. Then pause. Then highlight a replay. And then just try and get to Inacio here. Okay, maybe I was just seeing things then, because it looked like his hair had glitched out. Right. We're good, continue. Just wanted to double check to make sure he hadn't just lost all his hair. See what we can do against Palace. They're always difficult to play anyway, because they've got the 5-back, but if the 5-back's a little weaker, with players that don't really play as much, it does help. Baldanzi. Xerxes. Early. You know what, early effort. They also need to not leave Xerxes open like that, or it could be curtains for them early. Didn't score that one, but him and Baldanzi are the link up sometimes, and they seem to link up quite well. Nassar try to find it round to Nketiah. Gonna try and maybe find this Mylasar again, and he does. Oh my god, that's a great effort. I think it's from Will Hughes who I was fucking talking about, or maybe it was Wharton. Either way, it's hit the crossbar. Gilly was beat, but the goal wasn't. Ah, just gets Baldanzi. Yeah, it was Adam Wharton with the effort. Nearly 1-0 Palace as they go early here. And I've got no Luke Shaw, but thankfully Imre couldn't shoot to save his life. Well, we haven't started off too well here, but it is the backup side. Jankovic gets caught in possession. Then again, they're hungry for something this season. It looks like they'll be in a relegation battle. Offside, as Inacio gets the block anyway. Is it offside? He must have just stretched his... Yeah, by his toe. It didn't really matter. Inacio had it anyway. But better safe than sorry, I suppose. You've got to stay to the rules of the game. But yeah, Palace nearly taking the lead. Bit of a scary bit where they hit the crossbar, but I don't expect them to actually win, being honest with you. I could be proven wrong. Xerxes, Rashford, Baldanzi, twat one. Oh, good effort. I wanted to try and head that on target with Xerxes, but it felt easier to, you know, set it up for somebody. As Kvaratskhelia finds himself in an offside position from the Baldanzi shot. I don't even argue that's offside because you can't score with your arm. Or I would even argue, sorry, that's offside. Because you can't score with your arm. I've absolutely shangled this. Sorry, he shangled it even more. And Nketiah puts it miles off target. I don't know if there's pressure on him or if he just didn't get a connection, or I don't really know what was going through the man's head, but it doesn't really matter. Off target. Take that. Gillet. getting a game for a little bit. He's had a couple of games recently since the 5 that Oman let in against Bournemouth. Oman did pick it up again with a clean sheet over Villa, but there is doors open for games for Gillet if Oman does mess up, because there's a lot of expectation around Oman if he's that higher rating. Hjolmand tries one from range, nearly catches Runau out, but it's a corner. I miss having Harry Maguire for set pieces like this, man, I really do. If you're wondering why I don't have Harry Maguire, he hung up his boots at the end of last season, unfortunately. Only a 33. Could have another season in him, to be honest with you, but didn't want to. I've learnt with Baldanzi, his corners for some reason just don't seem to have the power on him, so what we're going to do, we're going to do it like this. And Matthias de Ligt. Not really a person I wanted there, to be honest with you, but passing it, I think, with Baldanzi is easier than crossing it, because again, his crossing power is not to the level of Bruno's. Just doesn't feel like he gets to the target most of the time. So we try and pass it in with Baldanzi, I think. But De Ligt was not the person I expected to be in that situation. However, it nearly worked. Just do the same thing again. Try and find somebody open here. Hjolmand. De Ligt's not really what I want to use again. Maz, maybe. Try and find a way to cut it back. No, I've run out. Did a heavy touch, I didn't mean to. Run out of room. Silly me. I was trying to push it across the byline, but not with that much of a touch. And then either knock it in or knock it back. And I overcooked it. The heavy touch was unintentional, to be fair. It still happened. So it's whether intentional or not, it's fucking cost us the attack there, to be honest. Hughes trying to find the ball through De Ligt. Good interception. That's why I keep De Ligt. I know his pace isn't all there, but his defending is second to none. Kvaratskhelia tries to find Xerxes. Nodded just off target by the Dutchman. Good float in by Kvaratskhelia, maybe slightly more needed on the ball, but Xerxes out jumps the defender and can't find the target. If it's going to be a game where we need to play a bit shitty or a bit scrappy, let it be this one, because we got fucking Liverpool next. So fingers crossed we can just kind of chill. Possibly pressure Palace a little bit. They're the ones that have got the, well, in terms of opportunities, they're the ones that have got the closest. We've had more, but they've got closer. In the crossbar with Adam Wharton, and they might even get closer here. Eddie Nketiah goes inside. Good save, Gillet. I need to stop relying on the game to tackle as much for me. I need to just kind of stick my foot in sometimes, whether it be for a foul, whether it not be in the penalty area here. I'm glad I didn't, but like, sometimes I need to be tougher in the tackle. Gillet's face has changed as well, obviously with the update to youth player faces. I think he's grown a little mustache as well. Because we know Oman's has completely changed. He looked like a big baby-faced monster. Now he looks like a man. There's a similar state of affairs for Gillet. Ball comes through. Gillet, good save. Instead of trying to header it there, like pass it out, I need to just either launch it or control it there. That's not going to work. It'll fall just back to them, and Gillet's given more work than he needs to be given. Smiler started to deliver it this time. Marking is questionable. De Ligt does win the initial one. It's headed towards the goal. Xerxes tries to get it clear. It's going to fall to Kvaratskhelia, who has the ability to run with these. May need to use Rashford, and he does. Is there a counter on here, perhaps? Luke Shaw making a long bursting run. If Xerxes can get towards the back stake, that's a great ball in. Control. Can't control it. Defender closes it down. Good closing down. Shaw did not aim at that at Rashford. He aimed it at Baldanzi. We move. I did aim at Baldanzi, so I don't know how it's gone there. Oh, bloody hell, he's been cooked. Can he win it back? No. Oh, Jesus. I mean, I do love Luke Shaw, but he does just feel a step behind this year. Jankovic. I tried it. It was meant to go in the air, admittedly, but I pressed the button too late. That's not the game's fault. That's my fault for not pressing the button. For blocking Asio. Again, we're playing some scrappy shit here. It's nothing. It's not smooth. It's not special. Honestly, this is kind of just a showcase for Kvaratskhelia to try and get some confidence back. Not that he's been bad, it's just Bowman's been that good. But this could be it. Referee. Is that a really good tackle? I feel like he got me first, then the ball, but do you know what? I'm not to split hairs. Rashford. Shot out, save from Ronaldo again. As we go towards half-time here, I just want to take a quick look at this challenge. I'm not trying to go into the highlight thing too much. And it probably is a good tackle, but it just felt like he got me first. I tried to attempt a shot. No, you know what? That's actually a really good tackle. It's as if I was about to shoot and he just knew as I pulled the trigger. That's a really good tackle from LaCroix. That fair play. The shot there from Rashford, saved by Ronaldo. I think if the number 10's taking the corners, we probably have enough on it to put a delivery in the box. Let's try to check the stats of the corner takers just quickly if we can as well, if it lets me. Yeah, Rashi's got the power to deliver it. Baldanzi does not have that power. Yeah, this is deliverable. Will it find Delit's head though? It's attempted. It's just fucking shit header unless it's been blocked. But I don't think it has. I think it's just a bad header. Yeah, just doesn't get. I mean, it's pressure on it, but just doesn't get the connection necessary there. But yeah, I think if it was a Rashford corner, we'd probably have the ability to deliver it. If it's a Baldanzi corner, you see the power's a lot less on the delivery in. It'd be easier to pass it than deliver it towards a head of Delit or anybody who's got an option in the box. Do we get a goal before the break? Perhaps Jankovic. Haven't seen much of him today, but that's good because it means he hasn't done much wrong. Maz. Close down well. Hjulmand. Jankovic. Just to see if he could get his first goal today. Doubtful, but you just never know with this team. It's not what I aimed for, but it could work. Rashford. I wanted that to go Baldanzi, to be honest with you. Kvaratskhelia. Patient play, but it's well blocked. Really good patient passing from Manchester United there, but the block comes in and Kvaratskhelia unable to find the target. It's a one more chance of Palace. I've lunged in heavy with Hjulmand there. Well, admit, and they might get one more chance to go down this left-hand side. Knowles knocks it in towards Nketiah. Delit should have enough, and it should be further clear by Hjulmand. And that will be the break at Selhurst Park. It's not like we've been bad. Just inconsistent, I guess, is probably the word. I'm half thinking bringing Bowman on against his former employers at one point, but the other half of me is saying give him a run against Liverpool, see what he can do. He'll maybe get an opportunity at around 70-minute mark if we're still at deadlock here, but if we're ahead, then we'll probably just carry on with Kvaratskhelia. Baldanzi just having a word with him saying, mate, if not that you're being bad, you're just behind a very good young Englishman. And Kvaratskhelia says, I know, mate, but I need to get something going. Which is fair enough. 59-41 in terms of possession in favour of Manchester United. 8 shots to 7. And double the expected goals. With 2 expected goals for United and 1 for Palace. Of course, they do still have the closest opportunity, the closest shot. They just hit the crossbar with it from Adam Wharton early in the half. But yeah, for Kvaratskhelia, it's not that he's been outright shit. He's maybe been underwhelming's probably the correct word. But the thing is, Bowman's been really, really good. So it doesn't matter too much. But I mean, for Kvaratskhelia, it'll matter. He'll want to try and improve a bit. Gillet, the best player of the half, alongside Baldanzi. 3 shots, 3 saved from the Frenchman. With Baldanzi grabbing an 8 as well. His 8 is yellow. His 8 is green. I'm not sure how that works, to be honest. I'm still unsure. Delit put in a decent shift. Ronaldo, their best player, as he's kept us at bay. 5 shots, 5 saves so far. It will probably increase as well, but nobody else was standing out. Sarr tried to pull something off down that side, and Wharton obviously hitting the crossbar, but nothing special yet out of this game. I really want Kvaratskhelia to do something though, for himself as well as for us, because obviously I want us to succeed, but I want him to not be just written off because Roman Bowman is an absolute wonderkid superstar. Speaking of wonderkids and superstars, it could be Ismaila Sarr. I think it's been blocked. Or has he just shanked it completely? I think he's just... Sorry. First of all, Luke Shaw, absolutely terrible fucking marking. That was a great ball through. Don't know who played it to Sarr, but it was a great ball through. and we got cut open instantly, but then it just got shanked. I'm assuming the pressure was too much. Managed to divert it away. This is not the performance we want going into the game against Liverpool, but of course it's the backup team for the majority, and of course it's going to be scrappy because 5 back Palace are hard to break down. Try and find Rashi back post. It's going to fall to Luke Shaw. Oh, it had to be hit. It's one of those that has to be hit. Just weak foot and just wide as well. Rashford caused a bit of chaos there. The ball from Maz was good to put some questions into the Crystal Palace defence, and obviously Ronaldo got enough of it. Came back to Luke Shaw, just off target from the fullback. I thought it was Jankovic, I can't lie. I was hoping he was going to get his first goal, but no, Luke Shaw the man on that one. Jankovic inside to Baldanzi. Again, I think we're good enough to win this. It's just we need to find the goal before they do. Maz, it's a great tackle by Knowles. Very good tackle. Maz just feels like he's stepped off a bit this year as well, but we've got time. We're only in September. I'm not going to judge people yet. We've got till January to maybe kind of play around with things. If we feel like we need to make changes, I'll make them. Rashford, straight at Ronaldo. Xerxes tries to follow up, catches the keeper. But yeah, we've got now and January is a kind of review period. As long as we're going through in the Champions League, I'm not really fussed what else happens elsewhere. We've done the domestic double twice. Couldn't care less about the Carabao Cup. It'd be nice to have on a CV, but I'm not going to fucking lose mind over it. I thought Kvaratskhelia back on side. No, she's his foot playing him off. I thought the other centre back there next to Xerxes was playing him back on again. Point is, for now, I think we're fine, but that could change in an instant. And obviously, we've got the left. If we need a left back, which is probably the least of our worries, to be honest, we've got one there on the list. Baldanzi tried to fight for it, but it just falls through at Palace again. Might need a moment of magic off the bench from a Roman Bowman type star or a Garnacho type star, somebody like that, perhaps. It's not been bad. It just hasn't felt like we've been good enough. Kvaratskhelia could try and find Xerxes. That's a decent ball in. It's headed away by Lacroix. The way that was played in, though, it could have gone anywhere. Jankovic. Baldanzi. Oh, it's just a fucking awful touch, but it falls to Maz. Going to try and cut back onto my left foot here and then whip it in. Towards Rashford. It was meant for Xerxes. It's blocked again. Hjulmand. There's just too many people back. Maz trying to find a way through. I think Kvaratskhelia might be off. He wasn't, but it was blocked. Closed down again. This could go all the way at penalties, you know. Might have to think about that. That's offside. We brought the defender forward on purpose, so sorry, be off. We might have to come around and think about penalties. They're bringing on the Fernandes for Coman, who I think has picked up a knock. We might be thinking about bringing on our very own Fernandes if it does go to that situation where penalties are going to be a thing. Let me make sure we do that before the full-time whistle. For now, I'm okay. Obviously, if it goes to penalties, we'd like to keep Rashford on as well. Kvaratskhelia. This is still Premier League opposition. It's not like it's an easy team, but Kvaratskhelia still hasn't filled with a lot of confidence. Probably, if it goes to penalties, we should probably keep Kvaratskhelia on as well. Bowman's not quite there in the penalty department, and I really think we need to bring on Candiolo. Shaw's just getting cooked every time. Ball in is away by Luke Shaw. Counter-attack perhaps now from Marcus Rashford. He's got the pace. He's got the option out to the right in Kvaratskhelia. He does find the ball, and it could be back to Xerxes, and it could be 1-0, and it is 1-0. Great counter-attack, Manchester United. It was just a matter of when, I think. They committed up for their attack there with Sarr. In the end, it was cleared. Rashford in the middle to pick up the ball, spraying it out to Kvaratskhelia, who made the run, plays it into Xerxes, and it is bottom left bins for the Dutchman. Doesn't miss those. Those are the goals that I think, and even if the goalkeeper should save it, which he probably should, those are the goals that I'm most confident in scoring, the cutback and then either corner. But it is 1-0, and I'm probably just going to stick with this team now for the rest of the game, unless there's anyone who I think needs a rest before it. Probably De Ligt, actually. De Ligt should come off for Diamande. That'll be my main change. And the rest of it is probably fine. Maybe Højlund, but we'll keep Xerxes on because he has just scored. I probably should bring off Shaw for Guardiola, but we might as well keep everyone in tip-top shape for Liverpool if we can. They're not going to be easy. I know they're in the relegation zone, but they're still not going to be an easy feat. Xerxes, once again in a good spot. Kvaratskhelia could be the beneficiary this time. Maybe role reversal here. It's closed down well, to be honest with you. Baldanzi, Jankovic. Can't want to shoot with him, you know. Forgot he was left-footed. Forgot he was left-footed. He's done well to get through there, but that shot was woeful because I forgot he was left-footed. What is this camera angle? Usman Diomande comes on for 15 minutes from Matthias de Ligt. Need to try and keep him as fit as we can for Liverpool. Maybe sub we should have done about 15 minutes ago, but it's alright. Diomande wins a header against his former club as well, by the way. Rashford gets slid through. Great save for now, man. That should be 2-0. That should be 2. Rashford should be bagging that 10 times out of 10. But Ronaldo pulls off a really good save, I can't lie. Maybe not the best of efforts either from Rashford. Sorry for getting my water bottle. As usual, I do need to hydrate. We're going to go short here. Obviously, it's Baldanzi in the corner, so we'll call someone in. Someone will be Luke Shaw. Well, we were looking for Baldanzi again, but it's trying to find Jankovic, which I guess is okay. As long as he don't counter off it. Shite. That was for Hjulman. It's tried to go further, though. Oh, big poo, big poo, big poo. Maz should be able to get this sorted. If not, we could be fucked. Nketiah, it's not the greatest headers, but it's kept in. But no meaningful contact on the ball in the middle, and now we could counter here. Rashford does have still have speed over Rob bloody Holding, of course he does. Marcus Rashford tries to find Xerxes, knocks out one more in the path of, well, I was hoping Baldanzi was there, I can't lie, but it was towards Kvaratskhelia in the end. Baldanzi, Kvaratskhelia, Xerxes, Baldanzi perhaps to seal the deal. Oh, it's a good save for now again. I thought he was going to take on his right foot, but he actually delayed it there, Baldanzi, just so he could take on his left, which is fair enough. It's a stronger foot. Kvaratskhelia keeps it alive. Baldanzi. Kvaratskhelia again. One more up to Maz if he makes a run. He does make the run, but that's a fucking whack touch, man. Just don't want any late Palace antics here now. Jankovic. We just have to hold on to 1-0 and so be it. Kvaratskhelia. Back to Baldanzi. Xerxes. That will seal the deal. That will secure the dub. And that will put us into the 4th round. I don't know if it's limbs worded like this. I don't know if it's this important. But we've silenced the home fans here. Xerxes gets his brace. And that will book a place in the 4th round. Gilly loving it. Man United loving it. Palace haven't really had anything to speak about the second half. Gilly's had quite a quiet one. And in the end, it will be Manchester United. Baldanzi does well. It's the Baldanzi-Xerxes link-up again. I tell you, man. It's effective. It is effective when it's used. We don't use it a lot because obviously how do you displace Bruno Fernandes? But it's effective when used. And there's a slim, very, very slim chance that Palace can do anything. Or there was anyway, but I think that's been secured now as a 2-0, potentially 3-0 dub on the cards here. We slot Xerxes through for the hat-trick. He's escaped, and he's played it into Kvaratskhelia. That's unselfishness. That's unselfishness, and that's willing to help a teammate. Although I am going to be 100%. I thought I got tackled, which is why I didn't shoot with Xerxes. But when he kept running through, I was like, oh, he does still have the ball. Let's knock it across. I thought I was tackled. Yeah, you see the tackle attempt. I think it was Rob Holding. You see the tackle attempt. In the end, it's turned out to be quite a comprehensive victory, hasn't it? Kvaratskhelia, despite doing good today, I think we're going to start Bowman, give him his big shot against a big side like Liverpool. Although Kvaratskhelia, that will help his confidence to no end. An assist for the first goal. Obviously, it's a tap-in, but it will still do wonders for his confidence. And it's poor from Sarr, and we might even be on for 4 here. The floodgates have well and truly opened here at Selhurst Park. Rashford try to escape Wharton, which he does. Ball is going to come in towards the Georgian. It's behind him, actually. Baldanzi can't win the header. You know what, Jankovic might as well twat. Well, I was going to say might as well twat one, but Wharton did not allow the fun to be had there. And Palace are going to get this attack despite it not mattering at all. Diamandi's going to make sure his former employers don't. Now we're going to get the attack. What is going on with this referee? Why is he allowing this? Ref, you can end the game any time, mate. I'm not being funny. We didn't need 2 more attacks. It is a 3-0 victory in the end. It doesn't really come out as a 3-0 game. We were just looking to hold on, but then we got through with the second one. The floodgates kind of opened, and I'm wondering if the floodgates opened earlier, what kind of scoreline that would have ended up as. But what really matters is what we've done now, and that is a brace from Xerxes, a goal from Kvaratskhelia as well. Xerxes, very, very instrumental in finding the way through, obviously with the goals, and then the assist for Kvaradona as well. But good all round in the end. If there's one player I have to criticise, it probably is Luke Shaw, but Ismail Assar is mad fast, so we're not going to go too mad on him because we didn't end up conceding anyway. So it's not the end of the world. It probably should have been... Any other day it probably would have been Cadiolo that goes there, but we've got literally Liverpool coming up next, so couldn't do that. We did end up dominating in the end, and honestly, Ronaldo did well to prevent it from being more. It was a very rotated Palace side, but it was also a rotated United side, so I don't know what excuses Palace could have for losing that 3-0. 62 at 38 in terms of possession, 18 shots to 10. 5.5 expected goes to 1.5 in the end. It looked as if we were dominant. It wasn't that dominant, in my opinion, but maybe I'm wrong. It looks like I am wrong anyway. As you take a look at the numbers here, run the numbers up. Man of the match goes to Joshua Xerxes, absolutely instrumental up top this game. First half felt a bit slow, but he grew into the game and obviously got what we needed in the end. A brace and an assist and a 10 rating for the Dutchman. An assist for Baldanzi as well. Him and Xerxes do work together really well. 9.4 for the Italian. A confidence-boosting 9 rating for Kvaratskhelia, who gets a goal and an assist. And even Marcus Rashford got a 9. I'm not entirely sure how he's done that, but he has done that. He was actually really good down the left-hand side, just couldn't find any contributions, which is not the end of the world. Putting in a good shift anyway. Gillet getting an 8.3. He gets a clean sheet. Only 3 shots on his goal, which was the same at half-time. I don't think they had an effort on target second half. Got a quiet day of it, to be fair. And decent all-round. Like I said, Luke Shaw's probably my, well, I wouldn't say worst player, but underperforming. But he had to go against, like I said, a very fast Ismail Assar, so we ain't going to split hairs too much. And obviously, lowest is Diamande with 6.5, but he came on late. Just for Delit's fitness, really. Man of the match for them was Ismail Assar, 7.5. LaCroix was 7.3, everyone else kind of mid in the end, and Ronaldo would have been mine had he not conceded 3 because he made some very good saves there, but obviously we were just too much in the end. 11 shots, 8 saves, 3 goals conceded, and it just shows that on this day, whatever team we field, if we can get the attacks right, if we can get the play right, we'll beat any team on the planet. Some stinkers as well, as you can see here. Coman Fernandes obviously off the bench, but still didn't really provide much. Imre, some of these low-rated players maybe shouldn't have featured. Finlay Knowles as well, or maybe it's just their squad. Maybe there's a reason why they're down at the bottom end of things. They've got Mate Kovar as well. Decent goalkeeping stocks, to be honest. If Ronaldo's their backup and he's playing that good, can't really complain. But anyway, post-match interview after the dub there. Arsenal, Fulham make it through. Wrexham drawing with Chelsea at full time. I'm curious what way that penalty shootout will go. If it goes the way of Wrexham, I'm pretty sure we've got a player loaned there. So whoever's loaned there will be having a bit of fun. We'll be having a bit of fun anyway playing against Premier League opposition. Inacio, yeah, he was good. I wouldn't say stand out. He was a better of the defenders, but again, we didn't really defend much second half. It was kind of just continuing to apply the I can't speak. Continuing to apply the pressure is what I was trying to say, but my mouth didn't do that. Sometimes my brain thinks faster than I speak, and it kind of just comes out as one old gargle, just nonsense. Yeah, do you know what? He gets a celebration of his performance. Did pick up a bit today, and I'm going to go with Bowman for the Liverpool game, but Kvaratskhelia, it's going to be a confidence booster at the very least, if nothing else. And Jankovic was actually quite good. So he's not a CDM by trade. Did really well. Quietly just got on with it. We'll give him a celebrate as well, get the morale up. Quite happy with him. Obviously, he's a Modric regen, so he'll be available to, well, not available, but able to do a lot of the stuff that maybe Modric did. There's a thought of me loaning him out, but it's good centre mid cover as well, if worse comes to worse. Anton Stack, I think he was asking for the game. Maybe a little bit upset that he didn't get a game, yeah. Not the right time, mate. Need to remember that he is about Maybe we'll repay him with a Champions League game against Porto, perhaps. I don't know. I can't play everyone. I can't make everyone happy. But this is fucking mad looking at this little preview here. Manchester United second, Liverpool 19th. It's probably the biggest league gap for when these two have played each other. Which is a weird stat. I know it's not one you kind of jumps out at you and says, oh my god, that's a cool stat. It's not really, is it? My point is, it is probably the biggest gap between these two teams when they've played each other. I don't think Man United have been lower or Liverpool have been lower. Unless you count this season where Liverpool have been top and Man United have been like further down. But even then, I don't think the gap's been that big as well. So I'll do this quickly. We'll just all out energy to bench and then fix what we need to fix because this is taking fucking forever. Most of the bench is what played last game anyway, so chuck them on. Brady as well, still here. I was hoping we could find a club for him, but it might have to be a loan deal. Maybe even a loan to buy deal, perhaps. Maybe we could try and find one of them. And I think that's everybody shorted. So we move up then to Liverpool in possibly their worst form. We're not exactly at top tier form, but we're doing well enough. Obviously, we're in second. It's not like we're struggling. It was just that one game against Bournemouth. The rest of it's been all right. But yeah, as you can see, a bit of a discrepancy in the table. As you can see, we're second, and all the way down in 19th are Liverpool. I'm curious what else happened in the rest of the Carabao Cup, who we've got in the next round. Yeah, why would it be a fucking easy run? You know what I'm saying? We get Palace and we get Arsenal. Like, some of these... Hold on, did I... Wait. I saw what I thought I saw. Wrexham have won the penalty shootout. Both Manchester City and Chelsea, our title rivals of last year, have been knocked out of the Carabao Cup. It's ours to lose, really. If we can beat Arsenal, it's ours to lose. Like, look at some of the teams. I mean, Liverpool, Newcastle, yeah. Liverpool struggling this year, 19th. Newcastle down in the bottom half as well. Arsenal doing all right. Spurs, Villa doing pretty well. But Wrexham might be giant killers in this competition. I don't know. But these are the round of 16 matches. We host Arsenal. Leyton Orient hosts Spurs. Plymouth hosts Newport. Aston Villa hosts Wrexham. Sunderland and Newcastle meet again in the Tyne and Weir derby in the fourth round of the Carabao Cup. That's a good draw, actually. Up the fucking Sunderland. Wolves versus Fulham. Nottingham Forest versus Blackburn. And then Liverpool versus Southampton as well. Some interesting ties, to be honest with you. That wasn't what I was going to check. I was going to see if Wrexham made it through, but it gave me the fourth round as well. So when does that fall? Does that fall today, or is that a future episode plan? It's after the PSG game, right? Sweet. So it'll happen in the next episode because we finished it at Wolves. The next time at PSG, Bristol, Arsenal, Burnley, Frankfurt, and then we'll be ready for City. All right then. Have I done the maths right there? I have. Good. Sweet. Lovely. Enjoyable. Let's see them as we... Has the match been moved? Because I feel like we had... I might be tripping. But, right, anyway, let's just get to this one. We've got Liverpool next. They're 19th. We are second. Watch them just be the best team in the fucking world. We drew against them 4-4 last season, so goodness knows what's going to happen this time around. Some European results as the Conference and Europa League gets underway. Man City, Arsenal play each other. Villarreal, Spurs drew. Rangers beat Braga. I don't really know what this has to do with me. After a great performance in the match against Crystal Palace, Xerxes is named player of the match. And Xerxes scores to put his name on the score sheet for Manchester United in their 3-0 win against Crystal Palace. It was really good, to be honest. Half considering starting against Liverpool, but I think the pace of Højlund will probably be the better option. And there's some other results there. So let's take a look then at what we have to say to the media before we see what Liverpool have for us. And we can maybe look into why Liverpool is struggling. Because from memory, you do still have Nico Williams. You still do have a lot of good players. Unless there's been an exodus that I just didn't know about. Bruno did well in the last game, but that wasn't today. That would have ended last episode against Villa. We'll encourage him anyway. We don't want to get complacent though, especially before Liverpool. Well, I don't want to get complacent at the best of times, but last match, Manu completed 0 passes with an accuracy of 0%. That was because he didn't play. So that'll be why. He is good. He just did the. It's not that he did bad. He just wasn't on the pitch. And apparently Gomez has done well with the defensive line for Liverpool. He's led it beautifully. If he's led the defensive line beautifully, why are they 19th? It begs the question, doesn't it? I think at the moment, Højlund's probably in his best to devour this Liverpool side. Even Xerxes, if we bring him on. I think this Man United team devours this Liverpool team the way they're... I'll put it this way. The way they are in the table, we destroy them. On the actual pitch, they're just going to be the fucking next coming to Barcelona. I'm going to get destroyed. This is going to be the start of their season, probably. They'll be going for it all, obviously, for where they are in the league. Some of this, like, this team is not bad. They maybe need another midfielder. But they've got Elliott on the bench. I don't know why I don't start him. I don't know why I don't start Diaz as well. There's a lot of questions about this lineup. I don't know how Akanji's managed to make it to Liverpool either. I must have missed that one. But this team is not 19th worthy. And they probably will manage to get into a top half spot, maybe even a European spot as we go on. It's still very early in the season, but it's just funny, to be honest. They haven't won yet this season. Well, they have, but not in the Premier League. They've got W on their last 5 matches, but it wasn't in the Prem. It must have been Carabao Cup or Europa. Well, Europa Conference, because they're in the conference. But anyway, the point is, still yet to win the Premier League. However, they've got 1 win, 2 draws, 2 losses out of their last 5. They've got Mamardashvili in goal, who's a brilliant goalkeeper, although he did concede 4 last time we met, but so did Oman. Gomez left back and captain, Pavard right back, Kanji and Simmons the centre backs. I'm pretty sure Simmons is one of the ones with high rating, or is it the other one? They had 2 regen centre backs that are quite good. McConnell and McAllister, the centre mids, Szoboszlai off Cam, I should say, Luis Diaz off the left, Chiesa off the right, Gakpo at striker. It is Williams on the bench. I don't understand why he always gets benched. I don't understand why Trent always gets benched. I'm assuming these players won't get benched, but still, it's funny to look at. Elliot, Ortiz, Oyarzabal, Ramsey, and Kumas all on the bench as well. As we know, they play a tiki-taka style. No key attacking players, which is mad for Liverpool. But Pavard, Gomez, and McAllister, the key defensive players, probably will keep us out. We just need to make sure we can keep them out as well. As we look at the stats here, Mo Salah has been playing all the games. Now, maybe that's why Liverpool is struggling. No offence to Mr. Mohamed Salah. He is a legend, of course, of Liverpool and of the Premier League. But you've got Salah, who's 35 and 80 rated. Then you've got Federico Chiesa, who's 84 rated, a lot faster and younger as well. It just makes sense to me that you would play Chiesa. Diaz, fair enough. He's putting on a bit of a show. 3 goals already for him. And Cody Gakpo has 2 as well. It's just some of the selections are mind-boggling here. I'm going to go look at the centre-backs quickly because there was a regen. I don't remember his name. There was William Simmons, but there was another one. He looked decent, but there was one like 80 rated, 82 rated. Alexander Winter, I think it was. Yeah. Why aren't they using him? They are using him. He's got 3 games. So maybe that team is just lying to me. I don't know. But either way, we know what they're going to bring. We just need to figure out what we're going to bring. And of course, we're going to bring probably the best we can, apart from maybe a couple. De Ligt slightly tired. Do we start with Inacio or do we start with De Ligt slightly tired? And we're going to go with slightly tired De Ligt, which is probably going to be my downfall. Ugarte, Mainu, Bruno, and yeah, I said I was going to give it to him. We're going to give it to him. Stick to my word. Bowman gets his chance in a big match, and who do we bench here? We've already got a centre-back, 2 centre-backs on there. Let's go with Jankovic, put him on the bench. Shaw's tired, Mans is tired. We probably won't need to switch the full-backs anyway. But that is a team that is going to run it against Liverpool. I'm a bit concerned about De Ligt, but we should be alright for about 60 minutes, and we'll bring on a Yoro or a Diamande or an Inacio, something like that. This is what we're going to do, though. At Old Trafford, this is how we line up. Oman in goal. Cariolo and Dallo as the fullbacks. Martinez and De Ligt as the centre-backs. Mainu and Ugarte as CDMs. Fernandes at cam. Garnacho off the left. Bowman off the right, because he deserves this opportunity. I know Kvaratskhelia cooked against Palace, but he deserves this opportunity. And he was going to get it either way, whatever Kvaratskhelia did. Højlund at striker. At Old Trafford, then, it's Manchester United versus 19th place Liverpool. It really depends on what lineup they use. They've probably been using shitty lineups all season, and they'll use their absolute strongest, best, and destroy us here. Like I said, this is probably the biggest gap in league positions between these 2 rivals. Manchester United looking for their third successive Premier League title. Currently in second behind West Ham. Liverpool looking to get back to the top. Not a great start because they're sat in 19th. This is a must-win for Liverpool. We could lose this, wouldn't lose too much credibility. Obviously we want to win it though because it's Liverpool and because we want to keep pace at the top. Liverpool are in 19th, very underwhelming. It looks as if they're starting most of their heavy hitters this time though. It looks as if Chiesa finally going to get a look in. I'm not sure what Arne Slot's thought pattern was prior to this, starting an aging Salah over Chiesa, but I suppose Salah's given us troubles, but so's Chiesa in the past. There's got to be a lot of questions around this lineup. It looks as if it's not what they've put on the fucking preview at all. It looks like it's probably their strongest lineup. Trent's there. I'm presuming that number 3 is Alexander Winter. Could be mistaken. But it looks as if they've tried to bait us in. We haven't fallen for it because I didn't think they would go for a weaker lineup against Man United. But we haven't gone for a weak lineup either. Oman needs to be tip-top form today. The defence needs to be on smoke. Kobe and Ugarte should be fine. And Roman Bowman has a big proving ground here. With Kvaratskhelia cooking against Palace, it might be Bowman's chance to maybe cement his starting lineup place. Mardashvili, Trent, Kanji, Winter, Tsimikas, McAllister, Bernal, Elliott, Chiesa, Diaz, Gakpo. Yeah, there's a mix there. Some that I expected to be in, some that I didn't. But it's stronger than what the preview was. But again, for Roman Bowman, if he can have a good display against Liverpool, that might cement him as the starting winger, although Kvaratskhelia again did cook. And I'd still definitely say Kvaratskhelia is in with a massive shout. He is also 11 ratings clear, but Bowman, he's just started the season off like a house on fire, and he could start it again as Rasmus Højlund nearly finds a goal early. It's all come from Bowman. Who's our left back against Tsimikas. That could be a good day for Bowman. It's blocked by the number 4, who is Manuel Akanji at this point. No longer Virgil van Dijk, of course, leaving Liverpool to go to Arsenal. Don't know if he's still at Arsenal, but that's where he went. Ball's going to come in, hopefully to De Ligt. It's got a bit too far for the Dutchman, but Ugarte keeps it alive, kind of. Dallo, can he control it? No, it doesn't come down, and it's cleared. Cadiola, we get pressed by Harvey Elliott here. We're just going to try and spray it out to the side again, so there's no counter on. Bit of a foul, but Dallo will continue despite it. Ball ended in towards Højlund, I think remained on side, but Mamardashvili came. Well, this Liverpool does not feel like the same Liverpool that we drew 4-4 with, but I still don't think they're going to be a bad Liverpool. I think they'll still score 1 or 2, which means we need to just obviously try not score them, which is how football works to begin with. Bowman finds Bruno, Ugarte, Mainu. Oh, Garnacho, where the fuck are you going, buddy? That play was solely hinging on Garnacho staying on side, and obviously it wasn't successful because he didn't stay on side. Chiesa's turned Cadiola for a loop here. Don't commit out the lit, just let the boy Cadiola try and sort this. Diaz gets a shot blocked by Martinez. Yeah, Garnacho, player to watch. I think he's still the top scorer. He might not have been now. But Garnacho started this season off like a house on fire, and obviously with the finesse plus, it's only enhanced his scoring ability. Ball is in to Gakpo. It should be gathered by Oman and possibly countered off of here. What the right? No, I'm not being funny. If the game's just going to throw it for me, I'm not. Like, quite literally throw it for me. I'm not going to play because fuck that. Garnacho does well to break out. That's not the touch I did, but okay. I have a horrible feeling. I have a really horrible feeling, so I'm just going to fucking go wrong in a minute. Great save, oh man. I don't understand that throw. What, like, I'm going to kick it from those now because I just don't trust the... Like, it was meant to go to Højlund right in front of me. I meant to roll it to Højlund and he would play it down the right. But he's tried to throw it into fucking danger. So I think off of those corners when people are still forward, and I might try and counter, I think I'm just going to kick it. It might not go to the correct option, but it might just be the fucking safest way of getting out of fucking dodge. Good bit of passing there between McAllister and Elliott. It's still alive for Liverpool. Straight at Omando. And now, this is what that's what I wanted to do last time around, and it's done it this time around. Rasmus could be on here. Just needs to get the ball before Mamadashvili does. Doesn't quite. The idea was there, though. It was great commit by Mamadashvili, to be honest. If he doesn't commit there, that's fucking ropes and a half for Liverpool. Diaz gets away from Dalot. Not entirely sure how he's done it, but Diaz. Agarte comes across and covers. And now Garnacho. This is who you don't want to leave open today. That's a poor foul. Probably a booking as well, coming in Trent's future, but Garnacho hasn't been stopped. Right. Could someone explain to me, and I probably maybe could have just shot with Garnacho actually from that angle. Could someone explain to me on what earth this is meant to go to Manuel Agarte? Because it's not for this planet. Like, Garnacho does all the hard work, does all the heavy lifting. Rasmus Højlund, the number 9, is right there. And it decides, yeah, Agarte. And I've already pressed B to shoot, thinking it would go to Højlund. Right. It's going to be one of those days, is it? Lovely. I've absolutely committed. Oh, I've committed Dal like a fucking twonk as well. Right. You're going to have to come out, pal. Lovely, jubbly, good cover. Get it away. Yeah, get it away. Trent's getting booked. I can't believe that he's fucking tried to do that there, man. Just played to Højlund. I've aimed it at Højlund. It could have been more Højlund fucking coded. Maybe I should just shoot at Garnacho there because he is capable of scoring from that kind of angle. Either way, I'm slightly peeved. Diaz gets a shot saved by Oman and Kadiolu. I've pressed X, but it's just not done it. So another corner for Liverpool. They look dangerous. And they are going to score. I can already tell you that they are going to score. What's up, Insanely Rogue? Welcome to Twitch, mate. Welcome to the stream as well. They are going to score. I know they are. It's Liverpool. They always score past me, but it's just when. Why is Chiesa dancing? Like, no, we'll get Martinez to rush out. You're taller, more capable of defending across. Ah, he's heavy touched that too much. I see the idea. I rate the attempt. Just too heavy of a touch. As you can see, Trent getting some kind of preview here. Are they going to show the foul? That's how dead this game's been. They're showing a foul as a highlight. Nothing yet for either team. Liverpool have had more of the opportunities, like I thought they might. But we've got Mr. Garnacho here who could just score on a whim. And with Trent on the yellow as well, it's dangerous stuff for Liverpool. Højlund's going to get closed down. Bruno, Agarte. Just can't find a way through now. We're going to have to recycle, go again. Garnacho. So fucking good, man. He's so fucking good at this point. It is like having Ronaldo in Argentinian form. Patience pays off. Bruno slides it to Garnacho, goes inside Akanji, and all he has to do is place it past Mamadashvili. The finesse plus is fucking broken, man. The finesse plus is absolutely broken, but it's effective. I believe that's 7 goals already this season in the Premier League for Garnacho, who is really... Last year was his probably his breakout season. He's had good seasons every season for us, but last year he goes a different level. And now this year he's just ridiculous. 90 rated now at this point, so he's one of the world's best. Got a play style plus at the start of the season that I didn't even notice he had until I accidentally used it. And it's just too easy to cut in and score with him now. They might equalise here. I can't close this down. It's poor defending from me. Good block, Kobbie Mainoo. Yeah, 1-0. They won't score. I hope they don't. Fingers crossed. We'll try to keep it closed down. Gakpo shoots straight at Mainoo there. And for context as well, we're in second. Liverpool are in 19th. This is the worst Liverpool side, position-wise anyway, that we've probably ever played. So they have scored though, and I knew they would. The thing is, that shouldn't be going in because I put De Ligt there on purpose. And he's just done nothing. He's just decided, yeah, alright, cool. Chiesa shouldn't be allowed to get the shot off. I think De Ligt should be stopping that. And, yeah, there's no way Dalot's getting his head in the way of that. Is Mattis Tell expensive now? He is quite expensive, yeah. But he plays at West Ham, which is the funniest part of all that. I will show you after this game if I remember. I think he's around 70 million though. Well, there's the goal. It's absolute bullshit because I feel like it should have been blocked by De Ligt. There's a reason I put him there, but apparently it just didn't. Bruno, part of me wants to just shoot sometimes with this man, so I'm just going to fucking go for it. But I know it's going to get blocked and potentially countered on now. That's why I don't do those. Liverpool are always difficult to play, whether they're in 19th or whether they're not. They've got good players, it's just the form sometimes stinks. Blocked straight to the path of fucking Cody Gakpo. Are you kidding me? Game's trying to get them to score, I think, at this point. Kobe Minor going to bring it away. Garnacho has left the ball. What the fuck? If I had the ball there, I was trying to get it across to fucking Højlund, but it just never... Oh my god, I've absolutely missed a tackle. I've cooked the tackle there. Oh my god. Do you think Liverpool could just get more rebounds? I'm just asking for a friend, because I fucking made a tackle and the game's like, yeah, give him another shot. Bowman's getting pressed here. This is not Augusta. Agarte's done very well. Bruno, Bowman asking for it. Can we find Højlund? Not really. Højlund makes some weird moves as well. Bruno can't get the ball. Bowman can't get the ball. Nobody can get the ball. Bruno does get the ball in the end. One more chance of the half, perhaps. No, not from Minor moving like that. Just need to not have Liverpool have one either. Ref, that's half time. Ref, that's half time, by the way. Oh, you're letting them have it. Of course you are. No, you're not. Okay, good. What's my current worst position? I wouldn't really say we have a worst position. I do like everyone where they are. If you had to make me pick, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe right back. But Dalot does a good job. In terms of overall rating, I think it's left back. But again, this team, I'll show you it now while we're at the break. This team is strong all over. We have done a lot of very good business. And it's been mostly realistic as well. We've not gone for like the Mbappes and the Haalands and all that. We've gone big. And with Kvaratskhelia as well, he's just... The reason he's on the bench for this one, he's been out of form. He would usually play because he's 91 rated, obviously. But he's out of form, so we're giving Bowman a chance in a big game. And he's done alright. He's a youth academy prospect that we've had since Season 1. Oman is a youth academy guy, but we didn't have him. We signed him from Atletico. And he's just become insane. But I don't think it's a bad position at the moment. Left back's probably what I would say. Minor's still growing. Cadiola's even still growing. In terms of form, I would probably say the right back spot, because Dalot's good, but it could be improved. But we've got good, like, players already. We've got good depth on the bench. We are 4 seasons in, so we've kind of got the team we need to use. It's just the results we need to get. And I meant to actually check the stats at half-time, but I forgot to do that, so we'll do that quickly. 9 shots to 4 in favour of Liverpool, 52 to 48, 1.9 expected goals, 0.5. It doesn't feel like they're cooking us that much, but they do feel like the better team. And then looking at the stats for some of the players at the break. Man of the match so far, Bruno Fernandes with an 8.1. Jean Oman, decent goalkeeping, 6 shots, 5 saved, 1 conceded. And it should have been blocked, really. I'm not going to blame Oman for that one. Garnacho getting the goal. He's only on 6.6. 8.4 from McAllister for Liverpool. He's been cooking for them in midfield, apparently. And, of course, the goal came from Chiesa, who's on a 7. Trent struggling, as is Mardashvili. And as is Winter, who's this centre-back I was going to get, potentially, but is at Liverpool. 1 shot, no saves, 1 conceded. That is poor from Mardashvili. We've got 1 shot on target, and we've scored it. Alphonso Davies could be good. Alphonso Davies would be a good signing, but part of this is as well is I want to keep it realistic, so I can't really sign from other Champions League clubs. I can't really sign from Big 6 clubs either. I've kind of got to be a bit more strategic rather than, because we're building Man United back up. They're not obviously right now. I know they're still a huge club, but you have to be a bit more realistic because players wouldn't want to come to this Man United. Although we are off the back of a Premier League and an FA Cup for 2 seasons in a row. So we've got a bit more pull. So we probably, if we wanted to, get Alphonso Davies. But I also found a regen left back who is miles better and probably would be more realistic to sign. So I think they're getting him in January if we need to. Again, this team's kind of at where I need it to be. It's just I need to play. I need the results now. I need to just play good football, which isn't always the thing. But then again, I'm aiming a pass at Bruno Fernandes and he tries to find Højlund, which I don't understand that part. But yeah, the team is pretty much secure. It's just the results we need to get now. Try to poke it for Trent Reddit. Liverpool yet to win this season. Will they get their first 3 points at Old Trafford against a team who is chasing for the title again for the 3rd season in a row? It's possible. They've used a stronger team against us than they have against anybody else, which I'm not surprised about. It's a derby. Just leave that to lit. We're also in September just now anyway, so we couldn't sign anyone. It's a good goal. It's a good finish. It's just delay should be preventing it from happening at all. Oh man, for the goal kick then. Is this a person's? A person's what? I might have misunderstood the question. Bruno does well. Højlund. Oh, Bowman. Why didn't we go through there, kinda? Corby. Oh, I was trying to get him to cook a little bit. He's not really one of those midfielders though, is he? It could lead to a counter for Liverpool. Cadiolo gets the ball, then leaves it for Agarte. Agarte had left it for Cadiolo, and there's miscommunication, and now it's Liverpool that are through. Tiny bit of miscommunication there from the United boys. Means it's going to be a Harvey Elliott opportunity. It's going to be closed down by Agarte. Oh, Minu. Shot off target by Elliott, but they're getting dangerous. Oh, is this a people's career mode or a personal career mode? It's 50-50 because I will always look at signings, and I will always kind of think about signings. I'll always take a look at a player and kind of judge him. And I have signed people that people have suggested as well. So it's kind of 50-50. If I think the player is worth bringing in and they're realistic enough to bring in, then I will take on people's suggestions. But some of these are my picks as well. So it's kind of 50. It's kind of split down the middle. And sometimes, if I've got an idea of a signing, I'll sometimes get people's opinions, and if it's realistic enough, it's a right move or something like that, as well. Just so I always try and get opinions, I suppose. But it's probably split about down the middle. We need to find a goal somewhere. I can't draw to this stinky Liverpool team. Bruno gets out to Bowman. Oh, that's a brilliant ball. Oh, Roman Bowman, that is delicious. That is beautiful play. It's the captain that gets the goal, but that is a 1-2 of dreams. That is a hell of a ball. I didn't know if I played it through too late, though. It's a great ball through. Bowman plays it to Fernandes. I was thinking one more into the middle, but Bowman deserves the assist after that. And Bruno fires it away, fires it home. And just when I was thinking of bringing Bowman off, he contributes. Who's the current keeper? It's oh man, he is a regen that he's kind of a regen of Oblak, but Oblak hasn't retired yet. So it's kind of, I think it's called a pre-gen. So it's the same country, same position, but they come into the career mode while the other player's still playing. And he's 92 rated, so there's no, I think for now there's no issue with the goalkeeper. He can be a bit inconsistent, but the rating kind of improves it. And we've brought some more coaches in as well, so hopefully that will improve the team too. What about Jan Oblak or Sommer? Sommer's retired, and Oblak. This guy is better than Oblak already, and he's only 20 years of age. This is season. I should mention as well. This is 4 seasons in, so some of these players will have retired. Some of them will have got older and got worse, as well. Harvey Elliott coming off from Nico Williams. This could be Liverpool's comeback. So some of the older players will have dropped off or even retired. Like Mo Salah now, he's 80 rated. Some of these for the first season would be pretty cool. I was thinking of getting maybe a goalkeeper first season, but I stuck with Onana. which was a mistake. And then we brought back De Gea for a little bit, which was good for a little bit, then also turned out to be a mistake. And then we brought in a guy called Gillet, who was a regen. I pushed him into the deep end. Probably not the right idea, but is what it is. We did it, and we went for it. And then now we've got Oman, who is probably the highest rated goalkeeper in the whole database, to be honest. I wouldn't usually sign from Atletico Madrid because they're really good, but they had 4 goalkeepers and 3 of them were 80 rated. Is that Bowman again? Oh, Højlund shot save. You had a funny rebuild idea like Norwich. Norwich would be quite a fun rebuild. I was thinking of doing rebuilds after I'd done this career mode, or maybe I'm between doing some rebuilds or doing a youth academy career mode, because I won't have time to do both, so I'd have to do one or the other. Bruno wins it back. Højlund. I was going to bring on Xerxes at one point, but we're 83 minutes in now, so I'm just going to try and hold on to the result, or maybe even try and find a third. To secure the result, Mino can't hold onto the ball. Wolves draw level with Villa. If Villa drop points, that's good for us. Oh, Cadiolo, that's poor. Oh, Manchester United, that's awful. Great save from Oman. He rushed out and closed down the angle. I didn't know if that was going to work or not. Mino again. Oh my god, this is a good rebound goal, isn't it? Oh my god, he didn't shoot. Why didn't Luis Diaz shoot? Why didn't Diaz shoot there? Oman comes out. Just breathe. Just take a minute here now. I should have probably brought off Mino. He's been a bit shit today. Usually one of my best performers, but... What? No, I'm not being... No, let's stop this here, video game. Do what I want. I try to get out to Garnacho and it says Cadiolo. It's very... This game is sometimes unplayable with the passing. Bowman, brilliant ball for if he reaches. He doesn't. Is that a foul against me or a foul against... I don't know. What's the goal of the career mode? There's a couple, because I think it was season 1. The funny thing is, I think it's probably the season 1 goal where I got one Casemiro from about 40 yards out. I power shotted it and it went in off the crossbar. It was ages ago, but it was a very good goal. And then we sold him to Chelsea. But it was a mad finish. Well, you remember trying to get another goal of season contender. Ah, fuck, yeah. Tried it. Should be a full time though. We should have done enough. Referee, blow that whistle, mate. Lovely. 2-1 dub. Liverpool played good though, to say they're in the relegation zone, but we've heaped more misery upon them. It really should have been 2-0, but we didn't close down that Chiesa shot, and it could have been 2-2 because we struggled towards the end. But in the end, we do get 3 points. Kobe smiling. I don't know why he's smiling. He's probably the worst player on the pitch. But Garnacho always scores goals, and he did again today. And then Bruno, a great 1-2 with Roman Bowman, secured the win. Right, let's have a look then at the stats. All these streams, by the way, go onto my YouTube channel, so if you want a link to that to look back through the save, I will put it in the chat as well. Man of the match goes to Bruno Fernandes. How could it not? He won us the game. A goal and an assist and a 9.4 from our captain. Absolute baller. At 32 years of age, he's still balling as well, and I don't think he's going to run out of talent anytime soon. 8.1 for Oman. 8 shots, 7 saves, 1 conceded. He really came in clutch at the end. Agarte is solid. Garnacho with a goal and a 7.4. Bowman didn't do as good as I thought. Fair enough. Assist though. Assisted the winning goal, 6.7. It kind of brings his stocks up a bit. And yeah, Mino was not good today. I don't know what's up with him, but he stunk up the gaff. Maybe should have brought on Hjulmand. Anyway, we won, so that's all that matters. McAllister was their best player. 8.4. Goal and 7.9 for Chiesa. Akanji 7.7. Elliott did decent. They really pushed for the equaliser, but in the end didn't get it, which is good, thank God. Marsden 3 shots, 1 save, 2 conceded. We only had 3 shots on target to their, what, 8, was it? They had 8 shots on target, and we had 3 shots on target, and we ended up winning. That's pretty funny, if I'm being honest. we kind of smash and grabbed them a little bit. Let's look at the stats. Yeah, we kind of snuck away with that one, to be honest. Fucking hell. 53 to 47 in terms of possession, 14 shots to 8, 3.2 expected goals to 0.9. We had 38% shot accuracy. 57% for them. Mate, that is fucking shit, innit? They had 8 shots on target, we only had 3 shots on target. But we ended up winning, that's the main stat, I think. That's the main thing to take out of that. So let's go into the post-match interview. See the other results. Chelsea won, Spurs won, West Ham won again. Maybe swap Kvicha for Leao or Foden. We could. Maybe not Foden, because I think if he's still at Man City, I don't really want to sign from Man City. I want to keep their team as it is, not try and interfere. Leao, maybe. Manuel Ugarte, yeah, he done well. But again, we're only in September, so we can't really do anything until January. So it'll be a long while, even if we do sign anybody, it'll be a long while till we can. I don't want to give him too much hype here, because he'll go complacent on me. But we'll encourage him, because he was really good. He deserves to get complacent, but I don't want him to be. But Roman Bowman stood out by delivering some key passes. The key pass to win us the game as well. 1-2 with Bruno Fernandes. We'll encourage Bowman as well. Don't want him getting complacent. Because he didn't do great, honestly, according to the game. I thought he did really well, but the game may have underrated him. Let's have a look at a couple of these suggestions then. So first of all, you want to see how much Tell goes for now. So we'll do that. He's still at West Ham, and they're top of the league at the moment, so we're probably not going to sign him. See if West Ham can pull it off. Yeah, this is him now. 64.5 million. He's playing really well. 85 rated, 22. Don't know how he ended up at West Ham. I'm very confused about it, to be honest with you. Who else? Alphonso Davies. Davies would be good, but I have a sneaking. He's in the Premier League. He's at Newcastle. And he's playing bad, but he might be an upgrade if we needed one. I'll put him on the shortlist. Who else was there? Jan Oblak. He is at Leipzig now. I know that because I remember him going the same window that we signed Oman. And he's still quite strong. 34 years of age, 88 rated. Would only cost 13 million. But I think we're okay for goalkeepers, although maybe we'll keep an eye on him. Sommer as well. I'm pretty sure he's retired. I might be wrong. That's not how I spell it. Yeah, he's retired. But I know his regen plays for Dortmund. I think his regen plays for Dortmund. He has retired, but Switzerland, isn't it? Where is his regen? Because I know I saw him. Yeah, Ruben Meyer. This is his regen. He looks pretty good as well. 56 million he would cost. And he's probably... I don't know, because he's not going to start ahead of Kobel either. So he's probably going to struggle whatever team he comes to. Leao and Foden. Leao is still at Milan. And they just won the Serie A. So it would be difficult to have a deal with them. But we'll... take a look. 89 rated. Contract expiry. We could get him for free if we get to January, so I might leave that actually. Because there may be a way we could get him for free when his contract expires. And then Foden, he's not. I probably wouldn't put him on the short list because he plays for Man City and I don't want to sign from the rivals. But this is how I'll show you how Foden's doing. He is pretty good. 90 rated now, 108.5 million. He's got a playstyle plus, which it looks like is technical, yeah. Technical plus flair, first touch. I don't really like Foden because he plays for Man City, but he is. I will admit he's a good player, and his stats are fucking fantastic. Inside forward plus plus off the right hand side. He would be a good shooter to have, to be honest. But I can't sign from Manchester City. That would just be wrong. That'd be like That'd be like Barcelona signing from Real Madrid. It happens like very, very rarely. But I will take. I will we'll maybe leave it for now because obviously, like I said, we're either in December or yeah September. Sorry, we just like September October area. And I've also got a list here as well. I pre-prepared it. Pre-prepared this list. Um, some of these players will have contract expiries. So unless they sign a new contract, there's a chance we could get them for free. So I always keep an eye on this, like a James Maddison, maybe like a Kulusevski. Somebody's kind of just squad depth, even a Livramento, but he has signed a new contract. He was on the contract expiry, so some of these need to get removed. But my point is, there is options here potentially as well that we could get for free. Yeah, Foden is broken. Don't look for Brian Hill, but don't look for him yet. Okay, I will leave him. I'll leave it for just now. I'm gonna sort the training plans out, and we'll sim up to Porto, so we're ready to go for the next game. I'll do that real quick. That's the wrong energy plans. Need all out energy because we don't stop in this club. Oh man, will keep his sharpness hopefully. Delit, Dallo, Martinez. Skelly needs to keep his sharpness. Oh, I've got hiccups. Very annoying hiccups as well. And then the bench, everyone needs to be on performance now. Apart from Bowman. And that's them done. We're looking brilliant. Let's give you kind of a full overview of the whole squad as well, like the depth we've got. We've got bench here, we've got the reserves down here as well. We've got quite a lot of squad depth. We are pretty much sorted for every position. It would probably at this point only be like insane circumstances that I do make a signing, but never say never. Blake has got his plus plus I think now for wing back, which is very good. Keep him on that as well. Get the pace up, get the defensive stats up a little bit. He might be better as a winger low key, but we don't need one, so I'm not really wanting to switch him to something that I'm not going to use. He actually would be better as a winger. I'm just going to go for it. Well, actually, be better as a left mid. No, we'll leave him at fullback. And then Woods, he's one of the ones I'm really looking forward to seeing how he does in the academy. Stopper plus plus now. We'll keep him on it for a little bit longer. Or will we? Yeah, we will. We'll get that 5-star weak foot. And then ball playing defender we'll do after. But some of these youth academy talents are really good. Some of them are not as good, and I need to clear them out at some point. But until we get the next report in, we'll leave them for now. Bruno making end the team of the week. Love to see that. And here we are. Porto 32nd. We are 20th. We drew our first game against Club Brugge. I'm assuming a couple of these teams have already played again. Yeah, some of them have. Barcelona the only one to win 2 games, though. For now. There's still other teams that need to play. Some draws for the other clubs. But we've dropped down a bit because other teams have played. I'm hoping we can beat Porto, to be honest with you. They lost their first game. So we'll just see. Porto is weak in the middle. The defenders are short, so you can exploit that with crosses. That's exactly what I'm thinking, mate. We're on the same wavelength because I'm going to put Xerxes in, and he's quite a tall man. So if we just find his head, we should be able to get a few goals that way. Take a look at the news first. Let's see what we've got. Anything I'm interested? Team of the week. We've got Bruno in there. Bruno seems to be starring, and we've got some Bristol City players in there, which makes me think Bristol City might have won and Liverpool might be bottom of the league. Bristol City beat Newcastle. Holy... Okay, right. What's going on here? Brighton beat Southampton. I think Liverpool might be bottom. Spurs beat Fulham. Arsenal beat Man City. I prefer that, honestly. Chelsea beat Brentford. Don't really like that. Bruno scored for the first time this season to push Manchester United for a 2-1 win against Liverpool. And after a great performance in the match, he gets man of the match, which is fantastic. Chelsea-Brentford rivalry. We've read all this. I just want to take a quick look at the Premier League table because if Liverpool are bottom, you bet your ass I'm taking a screenshot of that. We sit in second because West Ham won again, which is fine. We're still definitely in the race, which is exactly where we want to be. We're in the right place for it. And if Liverpool are bottom, the relegate Newcastle going closer to the relegation zone, but the relegation zone: Bristol City, Southampton, and Liverpool. Liverpool are the only team to not win a game yet in the Premier League. That is insane. It will probably change, but it's still funny. And then they're in the Conference League as well. How are they in the Conference League? I think they played. Oh, they haven't played yet. Never mind then, I guess. Right, let's get into it then. Let's have a look at what we've got to do. First of all, new email from Hans Meyer. Potential international management positions again. I'm only going for big countries. I got an American offer, and we declined that. Like an England or something like that, or Germany or France, those kind of big nations. Yeah, you can take a screenie. All right, I will get you. I'll get you the. Hold on, I'll get you the Premier League back up. You can take a screenie as well. Just let me know when you've taken it, because that is beautiful. This table makes a beautiful reading. Absolutely fantastic seeing Liverpool at the bottom. The other thing would be better is if Man City and Arsenal were down in there as well, but you can't get everything in this world. You just sometimes can't get everything, but you get days where Liverpool are at the bottom and you're like, oh, beautiful. Right, let's go into this game then. Press conference. Let's go. See what we've got to say to the media. Honestly, I was thinking of using Chile, but we'll go with Oman if the game wants me to. He's been doing well. Did well against Liverpool anyway. But yeah, we'll go for the crossing, I think, plan. We'll see what Porto have got actually, because we are a few seasons in. They might have fixed that. Although we played them last season, I don't remember what they had. Yeah, Fernandes is popping off, but we're going to rest him for this one, I think. Who do we have next in the Prem? Romario Barrow's been doing really well. Martinez should be fine if we're using Martinez. But I might rotate a little bit, to be honest. Because if Porto are 32nd, they can't be that good. And I don't think Porto even made it through last year. So, who have I got after this? Let me just calendar check. Leicester. That should be okay. That should be fine. And then we finish off today against Wolves, so that's not too bad. Probably could use a strong team here if I wanted. Let's see what they've got first, though. Try and take advantage of what they've got. Heidel in goal, Mora and Zaidu as the fullbacks, Zé Pedro and Bade as the centre-backs, Grealish and Nico as the CDMs. Nico Gonzalez is pretty good, I will admit. Gonzalo off the left, Franco off the right, Pepe at cam and captain, Navarro at striker. They've got Namaso, Niang, Mora, Romario, I guess that's Romario Barrow, who we've been warned about. Wendell, Kramer and Gould on the bench. One loss so far in the Champions League. They play a wing play, so they try and get it down the line. But when they lose possession, they press aggressively to win the ball back as quickly as possible. If it's not properly coordinated, it can lead to them sacrificing their defensive shape, and that's when we go through. Key defensive players, Zaidu and Gonzalez, and then of course the key attacking players, Gonzalez and Pepe. But yeah, I think the crossing will work. And their only goal so far in this tournament is from Fran Navarro, so keep an eye on him as well. 29 years of age, 77 rated. We should be able to beat this with changing the team a little bit. I don't want to change everybody though. It's not going to go full strength because we don't need to. Let's see what we can do. We'll go with the second team sheet. And who's not had a game today that could probably have a game? I'm just itching my ear. Who's not had a game that could probably have one? Gillet can probably go in net for this. Luke Shaw, he's 32, and he's still tired. How are you still tired? You've had a week to recover. Whereas Cadiola played last game and he's fine. Well, I'm going to go Cadiola. I don't want to risk it. Left centre back, we'll go Martinez. And then I kind of want to try Diamande at right centre back. Mazurai is fine. Hjulman's fine. Mainu can have a rest. And Stack going out of the game like a couple of games ago. I completely forgot. So he can go in for this one. Should probably put Mainu on the bench. Probably should put Anasio on the bench as well. Baldanzi is okay. These two seem to link up really well as well, so we'll stick with that. Kvaratskhelia as well, and Rashford. I think I'm okay with that, you know. Who's got the armband? Hjulmand. I think I'm happy with this. Yeah, Xerxes is slightly taller than Højlund as well, so trying to get onto his head will be a bit easier. What are the heading stats? So 77 heading accuracy for Højlund. And then for Xerxes, 78. So yeah, slightly better. Maybe it's me, but audio. Hold on, I will give it a check because sometimes it does like to bug out. But it sounds okay to me. Unless it is bugging out. Hold on. Sometimes my headset isn't plugged in properly, so maybe it's that, but I think it is. Yeah, I think it must be. I think it's on your side because from what I could hear, it should be okay on the stream. So maybe it is your side, but I could be wrong. But it sounds fine for me. If it keeps messing up, let me know and I'll see if I can fix it if it is my side of things. But Gillet in goal, Cadiola and Mazurai as the fullbacks, Martinez and Diamande as the centre backs, Stack and Hjulmand as the CDMs, Baldanzi at cam, Rashford off the left, captain, Kvaratskhelia off the right, and Xerxes at striker. Old Trafford hosts this one then. It's Manchester United versus FC Porto. Announcing the lineup then, it sounded alright. Yeah, leave and rejoin. It might be something to do with Twitch. It might even be Twitch's side. You can hear again. Okay, that's fine then. I'm glad. I was checking as well, just while the game was loading up, just seeing if it was okay, but it's good to know. Sometimes it will glitch out. It's just a case of refreshing. Here we go then. Martinez and Diamande apparently on yellows. Need to be careful. I don't think Diamande got a yellow, so maybe that's a glitch. Because I don't think I'll actually use Diamande in the Champions League. But it's fine. That team should be enough to win, but again, we've got numbers on the bench if we need them, if we need any superstars. Not that these guys aren't superstars, but if we need like a Garnacho or a Fernandez or something, we've got them available. In the group stages a little bit, I kind of like to give lesser players, like the backup team, a bit more of a chance. Especially against teams that are struggling. But against big teams, we've got PSG soon, so against teams like PSG, we'll obviously go stronger. But that is the team that they're bringing, and it actually looks weaker than what the preview said. All right, boys, come on then. See if we can get our first win of the Champions League group stages. Last time out, we've had our first game already in the Champions League group stage. We only drew 1-1 to Club Brugge, so it is the most elite competition, obviously, in the world. Let's see if we can prove why we deserve to be the elite winners of it. Good tackle, Diamande. Good start, but it's given away already. Oh, great save, Gillet. Couldn't keep the ball there. Cadiolo. Ooh, that was risky. We do get it away, and it's going to be a foul as well. But it could be a counter as well. Marcus Rashford. Xerxes asking for it. Xerxes! Oh, instant! Well, it didn't take long at all, and it was a cross onto Xerxes' head. Perfect strategy there, Mr. Rogue. Nobody was marking Xerxes. All Rashford had to do was put it up in the air, and 6'4", didn't even have to jump. He's 6'4" anyway, and it's a really good header at the near post. And there's already a yellow card as well for Porto. This is a disaster start, as Eduardo Gabriel Aquino Costa is on a yellow card. I don't know who exactly that is, but he's on a yellow card. It might be Borges off the left, or whoever they're using off the left. I don't remember who they're using. All I know is that one of them's on a yellow card. It's not Borges, it's Pepe. We'll just call him Pepe then. We don't need to have the whole Eduardo Coutinho thing. It went for the wrong centre back there. I didn't want to be Martinez, I want it to be Diamande. I guess we're here with Martinez now, so we tackle Diamande. We cover Maz. Oh my, what an absolute tarnation. Sometimes I just need to learn to kick it away rather than try to pass it out. Corner to Porto. Cadiolo heads it away. And I try to say, let's try and kick it out, and I've just not done it again. Mazraoui's on his own here. Can the Moroccan go alone? No. Well, hold on. Pending. Can he go alone? Mazraoui, he can go alone! 2-0 inside 12 minutes. Got very, very lucky, but Nusser Mazraoui makes it 2-0. Big up the Moroccan. I did not expect him to actually get through and score, I will be honest. Well, I don't know how we've done this already, but I will take it. I will not complain. If we can get a big win, that would be even better. Maybe we're sending off for one of the Porto lads. We're winning every ball at the moment. Scalia, Xerxes asking for it again. He's in the space. Oh, he's not in the space. I thought he could volley it, but it was ahead of him. That's why I need you to run away from the winger there, Xerxes. If you're at that back post, you'd probably make it 3-0. Good block by Cadiolo. Oh, that's a good ball, actually. I didn't see that. Healy makes a run. And Healy scores. Well, fair enough. I mean, okay. I feel like I put a defender over there, but maybe I didn't. Maybe Martinez is just a mirage. Oh, no, I fucked it. It was just poor defending. I couldn't tell you why Gillet's gone for a lie down before the shot's even been taken either. He might just be tired. Happens to the best of us. 2-1 though. Healy Their right backs now scored. Goals from right backs of both sides now. Maz for us. Ely for them. Keep it in. Lovely. Oh, it's just a poor touch, and I've somehow not won that back. But we'll take the throw. Yeah, I'm so confused how that's gone in, to be honest with you. I don't know why Gilly went for a lie down. But be that as it may, we're still a goal up. Everyone's offside there anyway. It doesn't matter if it had gone through. Gilman. Skelia. Towards Xerxes. That's just not high enough. There's just so many fucking Porto players. About 7 or 8 of them defending. Cannot break through at the moment. Offside. Diamanda gets a foot in anyway, but flags up. Cardona. Oh, you're an absolute fucking idiot there, man. I love Kvaratskhelia, but I think maybe it's just because I love Bowman a lot more. I think I'm more loyal to him. It's just difficult because I want Bowman to succeed, but I don't want Kvaratskhelia to fail. Offside once again. We should be okay to win this, but their goal was interesting to say the least. It was a good finish from Healy, but like the way that my goalkeeper just decided I'm going to lie down and have a fucking nap did not help. But look how many they're defending with. They're defending with pretty much everybody. Gilman does really well. There's a foul in there apparently. Referee's flag up for Satin. Maz could try and whip it in towards Xerxes. It wasn't even Xerxes, it was there. That is. It was Rashford that was going in for the header. If that had been Xerxes, maybe he'd have won it, but for some reason Rashford was there instead. Cariolo. Yep, lovely. Cariolo and Baldanza get in the way of each other is really helpful there. Anton Stack runs into trouble. We've decided just to be idiots now, have we? That's cool. We're still winning, but it's not the greatest of performances by the boys, is it? All that matters is the result, though. It doesn't matter if we play like absolute horse shit and win 1-0 somehow. That would do the trick. We could have literally the worst performance ever, but if we somehow get 3 points out of it, I'm not complaining. Xerxes, great ball. Can he finish it? Oh, it's straight at. Well, I say it's straight at him. He tried to place. It was a good. That's actually quite a good save for the power on that one. But Scalia, will he escape now? Yes, he will. It's straight at. That's it, straight at the keeper. He had a really good season for Scalia last season. Maybe just starting a little slow this season, which is fine because everyone else has been doing quite well. Arsenal are leading against, I would assume, Monaco, but that could be Midtjylland. Yamande. Rashford won't quite get it. Good cover by Healy. He's been quite good defensively as well as offensively for Porto. Try to ring a Porto chant around Old Trafford. There's about fucking 30 Porto fans here that made the travel from Portugal. Scalia, Xerxes again. Oh my god, that touch. I thought I just touched it out. Rashford. No. Their keeper keeping him in it. And that will be half time. We've got a lead, but I don't know. You know what, honestly, we're doing well enough. We should be fine. Xerxes and Maz. Not too shabby at half time. We're winning and that's what matters. Match facts, take a look at this. 52 to 48 in terms of possession. 6 shots to 3. 1.3 expected goals to 0.6. We've got the better of the opportunities, but their goal... I mean, 0.6. They only had 1 shot on target. How many shots did they have on target? 3. It was a good finish, but it's just crazy how it got past. I don't know why Gillet just decided not to bother. It's alright though. A goal and an 8.2 for Xerxes at half-time means he's our best player. Stack putting in a good shift. Mazraoui getting a goal as well, which is a mad thing to think. I didn't expect Maz to score again for us. 7 rating, 6.5 for Rashford. He got one of the assists. Of course, Mazraoui did all the work himself for his goal. The assist coming from Eduardo Gabriel Aquino Costa, or Pepe for short. 7.1, he's their best player. And the goal coming from Paul Healy, a regen right back, who did quite well to actually finish it off. It's not a bad Porto team, but it's a team, like I said, we should be beating. Should be fine. Let's see how we can cook, exactly. Let's see what we can do second half. Let's see what's possible. Can we cook them second half? Maybe. We've done well with the first 2 goals. Mazraoui solo running, and of course the cross to Xerxes very early on worked wonders. Just need to keep trying to pick out the big man, I think. Cariolo. Rashford's making a really good run if I can pick him out. Ah! I wanted that to be in the air. Good play here for Porto. Can Cariolo do something? Thank you. Throw in Porto. They're playing it around quite well. Maz doesn't get the ball. Does the second time though, and Diamande can just about get it clear. You know what? Rashford, try and get that, mate. Great ball. That's a great ball. Rashford. Oh, Marcus Rashford. Oh, no. Oh, I thought I could go the whole way. I really tried to go the whole way. He did so well. It's a great pass across. But Nagel knocks off. Albanzi. That could have been good if I'd actually been able to get the pass off. I was trying to get it through the gap to Kvaratskhelia, but tackled before I could do it. Mazraoui's had a really good game. Try to regain some of the faith I had in him last season by putting in a good show this game here. Baldanzi, that was fucking not very good though. I feel like I've taken 2 steps backwards sometimes. Oh dear. Okay, where is Diamande going? Oh, where is Diamande going? I don't know what I'm doing defensively. Is that Barrow coming on? They were talking about him. Play a 3-5-1. I don't think you do a 3-5-1. I don't know if this team would work in a 3-5-1. There's 3-4-3, 3-4-2-1. Maybe we can do it in game. I don't like the 3-back idea, but it's just 3-backs leave you too open for their attacks. We'll see what we can do tactically. We could go to counter-attack 5-4-1. That would mean... I don't know what that would mean. I really should spend more time on these tactics, to be honest. We'll just play tiki-taka because that's how it bloody works, apparently. That's great passing. And that is 3-1. Game, set and match, probably. It's a great goal. It's a great passing display as well. Lovely. Well, I'm happy to sit back now, personally. Or we could just try and get as many goals as we can. I'm okay with that too. Kvaratskhelia. Bit more of a confidence booster. Maybe we'll get the game against Leicester. It was going to be Bowman, but Kvaratskhelia deserved it today. That, I don't know. Is right. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what's going on there. Gillet, fuck me. This team does like to give me heart attacks, doesn't it? Barrow gets closed down. Apparently he's the one to watch. I don't entirely know why, but he is. Can't be that good if he starts on their bench, but... Rebound. Oh, it's punched away. I mean, Zirkzee didn't even jump, but... Come on, you can do this, Maz. Turn back. Oh, he didn't turn back properly. It's fine. Oh, it's not fine. Maz just didn't run for it. Right. Thought he was going to keep running towards the ball. Good job, Diamande. Kinda. I don't know how we've not got the ball, though. That's some Hillman. Cover. Dortmund level up against Feyenoord. Anyone interested in that particular game? I get Kvaratskhelia through. Well done, Zeke. Maz. Oh, fuck me. I'm going to make some changes anyway. Exactly why there's 5 in the midfield. It's basically 5-3-1. Right, I see what you mean. Right, okay. My voice hurts. We can switch to that. Let me just... I have to take it off custom because it doesn't save for some reason. It's very silly. Like that, or have I done it? I might have done it wrong. Jesus Christ, this looks scary. I think I've done this wrong. Right. Lagging IRL. Yeah, no, it would be a 5-4-1. It wouldn't be a 5-3-1. 5 in the midfield. This might be it. I mean, it's not the one you said, but this, or this. I quite like, I kind of want to see out with this, to be honest. Just want to see how it goes. Put Inacio there. Martinez in the middle. This could be interesting. Obviously, Cadiola wouldn't be the striker. We'll bring on Højlund. I'm going to go with this. It might not be the one you meant, but I'm going to see if it works. And we can look at tactics after the game because I'm very confused. Yeah, that's it. Okay, sweet. We got the right one. I really need to sort more custom tactics out, but I don't care to be honest. And this works. But I will try and push that now. Højlund. Oh, he's absolutely just missed that completely. Rashi presses but doesn't get to keep the ball. I like this because it kind of moves Stack and Gilman further out as well. Stack's had a good day apparently. I might I might say he hasn't. Nice one by Martinez. Apparently the ref doesn't agree. The ref doesn't agree that was a good tackle. Healy comes off for Sanusi. Free kick, Porto. Ball in's quite nice. Gillet holds. It should be done and dusted now, but just in case. Might as well try and get fourth. Kvaratskhelia goes. Oh, he's off. Yeah, might as well wrap it up. Kvaratskhelia might be back at his best. Great ball, great pass, great finish. That will do it. 4-1. Porto have been destroyed, which is what we want to see. Oh, did I not put the what instructions on? Did I mess up? I'm probably messed up. Again, I'm not tactically. I'm not fully. I'm not very good at tactics, to be honest. Am I wanting Rashford to track back in that? Is it wide midfielder I'm wanting? Again, I should really read more into this. I don't want. This is another annoying thing about this fucking game. It has the pluses in white and the whole background thing in white as well. It's very fucking stupid, isn't it? Wide half, none of that would work. We'll just leave him as a deep line playmaker then. Is this about right? Yeah, wide mid. Right, sweet. They should track back now. Again, tactically, I am not very good at this. I haven't got a lot of tactics. I kind of just stick with one tactic, and usually it works, but I need to maybe go more in depth. Because there's a lot more I could do. Prevent it from going for a corner there with Inacio. And now running off the pitch with said Inacio. Oh, good header by Diamande. Can we get a fifth, perhaps? Well, be all and end all, but I'd like it. It'd be cool. That's what dash is. Right. Okay. Right, we're going to chat man's pace after this game. Sanusi. We'll go have a look at his pace because there's no way he's got to be faster than Rashford. Oh, we should be able to see out this game now. That's why you're here. Yeah, it's really helped, to be honest. Oh, it nearly worked as well. It was a long shot, that ball, but it nearly worked. Baldanzi can't find Højlund this time. The keeper hasn't come out, but that is because Højlund's offside. Well, we'll win 4-1, so I'll absolutely take that. Learning about tactics as well, or trying to. It's worked quite effectively. First win of the Champions League group stage then, because we drew 1-1 the last time around. That's fine though. Old Trafford's happy. I am happy. Chat's hopefully happy. YouTube comments will hopefully be happy when they see this. Everybody's happy. Højlund coming on and finishing off the job. Bit of a new tactic. It doesn't really suit all the players. If it's only for about 15-20 minutes, it's fine. Obviously, we'll stick with the 4-2-3-1 the majority of the time, but if there's a way we need to sit back or whatever, or a way we need to push a bit further forward, we can always switch up. Big dubs. Porto didn't know what hit them. Taking a look at that performances. Man of the match goes to Zirkzee, a goal, an assist, and a 9.1 for the Dutchman. Kvaratskhelia with a goal and an assist and an 8.7. He is coming back into form, and he might get more games again over Bowman. I know Bowman's been good as well, but it's just going to be a season-long battle, I think, between the pair of them, because they're both very good players. And if they're both playing good, then it's fine by me, because it means I get two very good wingers. Højlund comes off the bench to score. He gets a 7.9. Stack did quite well as well. 7.5 from Mazraoui and a goal, and then the other assist coming from Marcus Rashford. Inacio came on late, so we're not going to criticise him too much. But everyone else above a 7. which is pretty good. Man of the match for them is Fran Navarro. Didn't get a goal today, but had opportunities to. The goal came from Paul Healy, who is a regen right back, goal and 7.5, and the assist coming from Eduardo Gabriel Aquino Cosa, or Cosa, also known as Pepe, just for ease of access. And Nicolas Hadel, 8 shots, 4 saves, 4 conceded. For Alexandre Gillet, it was a little bit better. 4 shots, 3 saves, and 1 conceded. Lovely jubilee. The stats then at the end: 51 to 49 turns of possession, 10 shots to 5, 3.8.2 expected goals to 1.2. Great day out then at Old Trafford. Let's get into the post-match interview, see what we've got to say. Arsenal won, City drew, Paris lost 3-0 before we played them. That's pretty good. Momentum goes with us for that one, surely. Did the tactic work, or was it added too late for you to experience at full blast? I think it's probably too late because I didn't put the instructions on. But I liked the shape of it. I did like the shape of it. A little bit that. But I think I'd left it a bit too late. But next time we have a good lead, like a 2-0 or a 3-0 or something like that, we'll switch to that again. I'll do the tactics right, and I'll give it another go. But we've got Leicester and Wolves, and I always struggle against them, so I don't know if we'll see it again today. What's about Baldanzi that much? He was fine. Don't worry about Baldanzi. Porto really packed their midfield though, so. But he was also unplayable, so he was shit, but he was also good. Can this game make its mind up? If that's the case, we'll encourage him. We'll just encourage him to do better. Oh man, I had a good sleep and I'm still tired. I don't understand. I'll never understand. Roll update from Maz. He's actually still getting roll updates despite being its potential. Fullback plus. Lovely. I wonder if at any point we'll have a team that have all pluses. I think there's still a couple missing, but it'd be cool to have a starting 11 with all pluses. Right, fix Martinez and Kvaratskhelia. In fact, actually, Joe will do it quickly. It'll be quicker to do it like this. Boom. And then that, like that. That like that. Oh, scroll. This game is so unresponsive sometimes. That's still my main issue with it. Sometimes it's just unresponsive. Otherwise, it's a really good game. I like it a lot this year. Even if I am losing 6-1 sometimes. I just need to maybe focus a bit more tactically. Onwards then to Leicester. We've got the final English scout report. Oof, but keep it pushing. Yeah, we will. We'll try it again. We'll try it again. I want to visit my friends that are the only viewer, so I don't want to leave you. It's okay if you've got stuff to do. I don't mind. I appreciate the idea of the 3-5-2 though. I will definitely use that again if I get into a good spot. But if you've got stuff to do, don't let me stop you. But I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll leave. Do you know what? I will leave the link to the YouTube channel if you want to watch some of the other ones as well. That way you can catch up. But I'm only doing. I think 2 more matches today anyway, so it'll probably only be another hour or so. But it's entirely up to you. I will chuck in the link. Usually there are more people, but I'm doing it early. I'm streaming earlier than I usually would be. Yeah, it's your choice. Up to you. But yeah, there's usually more people on in the afternoon. It's just this morning. I've got things to do this afternoon, so I'm streaming in the morning instead. Toby Turner, overall 47 to 65, potential 63 to 87. Youth squad's full anyway. I'm gonna say no unless they're absolutely top tier. Luca Nichols, overall 49 to 67, potential of 68 to 9 or 60 to 80. Going to decline as well. If the potential ain't good enough, there's not really much point. Ryan Sanders, overall of 45 to 63, potential of 58 to 73. Nah. And yeah, Peter Burton, 53 to 77 overall, 59 to 78 potential. Not gonna happen. The only reason I did a youth report this season anyway was for an objective, and I think we did the objective. I am just going to double check. Yeah, we had to sign 2 defenders, and we did that, so that's okay. Stay for like 15 minutes. Yeah, no worries, man. We are looking Gucci for quite a lot of these objectives, and we just score most times anyway, so we'll get the scoring one done. I don't need 3 crucial players, so I probably won't do that one, but we'll get the profit for that at least. I don't know if that will count. And we've got Leicester next then. So before we get into this, let's read the news. Watkins has been included amongst the Premier League Player of the Month nominees alongside Lewis Potter, Fernandes, and Garnacho. Yeah, Watkins is at Spurs in this universe. Spurs beat Bologna 4-1. Fair enough. Villarreal won. João Pedro got a hat trick for Valencia. I swear he was just at. Was he not just at Spurs? Or is that, it might be a different career mode. Brian Hill, check him. I will do. I will do. Kvaratskhelia has been one of the top forwards in each of Manchester United's latest games. He looks like a man to watch each time he steps onto the pitch. Honestly, he has picked it back up. Trossard got a hat trick. That's mad to read. Is that Mazraoui? Scored for the first time this season to push Manchester United to 4-1 against FC Porto. For some reason, he hasn't named the player, but I'm assuming it means Mazraoui. And after a great performance in the match against Porto, Xerxes got player of the match. Great performance from our club, high and rising expectations, and that's from last week. So Brian Hill, I already know what rating he is because he came up on the pre-contract thing, but he's alright. He's solid. Nothing special. He would make a good backup if we didn't already have a backup. But he is solid. Still at Spurs somehow. Contract expiry. 82 pace, 80 passing, 83 dribbling. Shooting could be a bit better, I suppose. Winger plus, wide midfielder plus. Good pace, good balance. Decent passing stats. By no means bad, but probably not the Man United level. If I had to be like brutally honest, if he's not going to get games for Spurs, he sure as hell won't get them for Man United at this point. But that is your Brian Hill check. Let's see what who's going on international duty. Rashford, Gillet, Maz, Delay, Martinez, Dallo, Baldanzi, Hoyland, and Hjulmand. That's a break between Newcastle and Wolves anyway, or Leicester and Wolves anyway. Nobody else has played their next game yet. Choose a random team that's not good but good. Choose a random team that's not good but good. We'll go. Newcastle maybe? Would that fall under it? Not good but good. Would Newcastle count as not good but good? Or in this career mode, Liverpool are bottom of the league, so they would be not good but good. I'll do Liverpool. I'm curious to see why they're not good but good. This Abate kid. Okay, right. I remember Akanji getting signed, but he's at Liverpool. Trent, Bernal. They do need another midfielder, by the looks of it. Harvey Elliott actually looks like a competent footballer, which is scary. Gakpo, Yarosh, Jones, McAllister, Kumas. Mardas really looks very good. Oh! I thought you just wanted me to look at players, sorry. Do you want, like, Premier League, or do you want... What sort of league do you want? Do you want one that's, like, a Road to Glory career mode, or do you want one that's already in the Premier League, or a big league? Because I think if I'm trying to remember who starts in the Premier League. If you're saying Premier League just now, if it's not good but good, I'd go Nottingham Forest right now. Road to Glory. Right. Nottingham Forest still a good one. Maybe a Championship side like a QPR or something perhaps. Or if you want to start all the way down in League Two, I would say Bradford because they're my favourite team from League Two. It'd be good to see a career mode with them again. While we're thinking on career mode teams, let's think on what Leicester have to play against us. Montipo in goal, Justin and Lamptey as the fullbacks, Okoli and Fass as the centre backs, and Didi and Skip as the CDMs, and Didi captain in the side, Matondo off the left, Fatawa off the right, Elkanus at cam, and Mecca at striker. Sugawara, Magasa, Winks, Mavadidi, Cannon, McAteer, and Milosevic on the bench. They're in 15th. Not doing too bad. Towards the relegation zone. A win, 2 draws, and 2 losses for the Foxes. They play tiki-taka. That's hard to believe, but apparently they do. Defensively, play with a low block. Happy to surrender position to the balls in the defensive third. They're cautious and wait for the right time. And attacking-wise, they're just patient. That's fair enough. Elkanus and Fatawa, the attacking players. The key attacking players. They have key defensive players. And they've been struggling for goals as well. Mecca has 2. I'm assuming Elkanus will have a couple. Matondo's got 2 as well. Rosier's got 1. There's not really a lot of goals being scored. Elkanus doesn't have any. You'll do Bradford. Love that. I absolutely love that. Bradford's always a fun one. Especially in real life. They're struggling to get out of League 2. It'd be good to try and find a way out. Maybe you're the man to do it. Right, Leicester versus Manchester City then at the King Power. I don't know what we're going to do. Do they have budget? They've got about, I think, 2 million. So it's not massive because they're in the obviously in League 2 you won't get a massive budget. But obviously you can change that if you want, like with the budget settings. But I think they started around 2 million. They're one of the richer teams. Bruno's 33 now, which unfortunately means he will start dropping off. But very slowly because he's been playing like a fucking house on fire. Hjulman did really well against Porto. I haven't given Yoro a game in a bit. He can have one. Shaw's in, obviously. Mainu, I still didn't really rate against Liverpool, but we'll get another chance. We'll go Hjulman to Mainu. I might as well bully him with Garnacho a little bit. See what happens then. Oman in goal. Shaw and Dallo as the fullbacks. Martinez and Yoro as the centre-backs. Hjulmand and Mainu as the CDMs. Fernandez at cam and captain. I'm going to have to check his development plan after this game, actually. Now that I know he's 33, he might actually be going down in rating. Garnacho off the left. Kvaratskhelia off the right. He's earned his spot back for this game, at least. Maybe give Bowman the Wolves game. And Højlund at striker. At the King Power Stadium then, ladies and gentlemen, it is Leicester versus Manchester United. 4th game of today. We've got one more after this, which will be Wolves at the Molineux, I think. Garnacho with 7 goals so far. Prem top scorer. I don't know who that Tifo is. If you told me a Leicester player now, I'd be surprised. Maybe you've already. I know. Give you a target player, as in, like someone to sign now or someone to sign in the future. Like someone to aim towards. Because someone right now, it would be difficult to think right off the top of my head. I haven't done a Road to Glory this year, so this is difficult even for me to think about. I've only done this Man United career mode so far, so I'm trying to think who would be good. We've last got the Montepo, Segura, Debas, Suter, Weber, Skip, Rosier, Fatu, Matondo, Artero, and Mecca. Not great, but it's not bad. It should keep Leicester up that side. Some really good potential players that I found, but they're quite low starting ratings. Doesn't matter how much he is. Go for Gyökeres then. Other people that get him to Bradford though, that's the thing. If a player in the future to sign, Gyökeres is always a good one. Ball. Matondo. Good cover. Oh, what? Sorry, what? Can I get the ball, please? Can I get the ball when I tackle, man? I thought I got it off Matondo and it gives it back. Yeah, Victor Gyökeres, yeah. Obviously, if you can't afford him now then obviously. I mean, if you want someone right now, I found some really good young potential guys on this app I've got, but if you mean like someone to get in the future. Oh, Bruno! Leicester scored the least this season, which means they're going to put about 6 past me. Luke Shaw, please don't leave the ball behind. We've scored the most. That's good. No surprise, we've got Garnacho. I think, I've just realised, Garnacho scored more by himself than the whole Leicester team. Luke Shaw, I don't need to go off the pitch. Run out of room there, though. Right, we'll go on this side. Gilman's been left in tons of space. Kvaratskhelia. Is Dallo? No, he's not. Most of the time, I fall back to make the runs, but they've just decided not to bother today. Balling's away by Debast. Again, it might come up with all these stats about how many I've scored and how many I've conceded. I don't care. As long as I'm winning games, I don't care what the fucking goal difference is too much. Obviously, I'd like to defend well, but not very good at defending. Straight at Oman. No worries, man. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm glad you have enjoyed it. I'm glad you helped with the formation, because that might be one I use again, purely just because it'll be easy to defend with and hold off teams. Oh, I always get to the point with Bruno that I think, oh yeah, final pass is going to be good, and then he just loses it. I love Bruno, man, but sometimes, just sometimes, need to be more effective. Shaw to Garnacho. I really want to run down the line with them, but they're not even letting me do that. So now I'm going to get cut off. Fatawu's cutting back. These Leicester players do cut back really well. Mainu, Yo, man. See you later, man. Hope you have a good day. Good tackle, Dallo. Kvaratskhelia. Bruno's not who I wanted the ball to go to there. But okay. Kvaratskhelia, hit one. Good save. You know what? He's getting his confidence back game by game, and that's what you really like to see. Garnacho. Well, it's Garnacho, isn't it? That's not... Do you know, sometimes I don't even know what I'm pressing. Like, I feel like I'm pressing the A button to pass it to a player. But sometimes the A button just leaves it in space for somebody else to not get onto, and it just fucking sucks. He's run out of room there, though. I've not even pressured him. Goal kick for Oman. Bruno. Minu. Shaw. I don't, like, sometimes I don't know if that's the touch I want to do, but the game's already done it. I don't have much choice over the fact. Decent effort from range. Those old mans to have. Like those fucking touches, I don't understand what I'm doing to get them. Because I know it used to be sprint touches, but I don't even sprint and touch it anymore because I know that fucking fucks it. I'm just having a bad game. You know what? Everybody has those days. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody hates me sometimes. Great job, Martinez. Good read. Good read. Yeah, you can call for a foul all you like, you idiots. Obviously wasn't one, was it? Yeah, floor you go, mate. See you later. Bruno. Try to find Garnacho at the back post. He can do everything but not win the ball at the back post, Alejandro Garnacho. Bruno. Gilman. Hoyland is on, I think. I don't have enough time to finish it. It's a great idea, but I couldn't finish. Enzo, Barra, and Baranchea, because they don't have Enzo Fernandez, unless it's another transfer. Aston Villa lead. And at the moment, I think they might overtake some goal difference. I don't remember what the goal difference is. Good tackle, Martinez. He's absolutely the best centre-back we've got, like, bar none. At one point I was thinking of selling him, I will be real, but obviously we can't. Oh, the defensive fall apart. I've got nothing on with Garnacho here. There's just nothing's really opening up. I'm getting annoyed because Leicester are defending so well. If I'm being honest, that's about the size of it right now. Griezmann trick his way through. Now Sugawara closed it down. Sugawara was one I was looking at as a possible signing at one point. Obviously, we have not done that because it's at Leicester, not at Man United. Oh, blood clotting hell. Good save. Half time. I honestly, Leicester probably been a better team. Yeah, it was stinky today, aren't we? Bit poopy that half, I will admit. Not very Magusta from us. Leicester always seem to give us trouble though. I don't know why. 54-46 in terms of possession, 6 shots to 2, and 1.3 expected goals to 0.2. Leicester always seem to cook quite well. But now we need to prepare a feast. Now we need to find a way to get 3 points here. Zano Man has kept it in it as best as he can. The next best player is a 6.3 Luke Shaw. It's not top tier here from boys. From these boys here. I can't speak. 5 shots on target, 5 saves from Oman. Luke Shaw, mid. Euro, alright, I suppose. I mean, Euro, I mean, it's just, I don't know really. It's just been kind of a dead game, hasn't it, really? But we move. Ball out. 2 power scale, yeah. We can cook immediately for second half. That'd be fucking sick, but that was meant to go to Bruno and it didn't. So that's a good start. Bit of pressure here might work. Montipo gets it away. Martinez. Gilman. Maidu. Tries to go all the way through. They were just marking all the options, so I tried to see if I can run through Maidu. I couldn't, obviously. Hence why they're now on the attack. Shaw try to catch up to Fatawu. Martinez again. He needs to fucking call the penalties, man. Boring. Bruno out to Garnacho. Fuck, they've revved Garnacho every time. It's not been his day. Sometimes you don't have your day. Below par, try something new. Maybe we should try something new. tell you what we are going to try. We're going to try fucking magic spell on Kobe Manu because apparently he's gone from very, very good to very, very shit. He's coming off right now. Tactically, is there anything we can do? We'll leave it just now. Because the 3-5-2 that we just tried against Porto is good defensively, but we need something offensive. Again, I'm going to try and play around with the tactics if I can make time to do so. He's just fucking, I don't know, mid at the moment. Oh, bloody lovely. Fatawa is left short in the dust. Cuts it back, inside, and Mecca. Atondo, good tackle, Lenioro. Can't keep the ball under pressure, but Agarte will win it back. The passing has just been fucking subpar as well, hasn't it, today? Everything's been subpar from this team. Again, we are able to defend, but we're just not able to attack for some reason. Getting it away just now. For now, I think we need to do. I think we need to switch both the wingers. Garnacho's not been top tier today. I reckon Rashford adding a bit more pace on that side would work. And then Bowman, I think his just, you know, unpredictability could do something as well. I was thinking of bringing on Xerxes as well, but we'll give give Højlund a chance. And Mecca's offside from a goal kick, by the way, just reference. We've saved him from seeing the replay. McAteer coming from Artero. Switching both the wingers. Garnacho having an off day. It's very rare, but it has happened. See if Rashford and Bowman can bring anything else to the attack, perhaps. Bowman into Højlund. What can I say? Tactical masterclass, managerial masterclass. Bring on the 19-year-old Roman Bowman. He'll deliver it on a platter to Rasmus Højlund, and immediately after those changes, we've made a breakthrough. Keeper could probably be doing a bit better. Defence should probably close it down a bit better, but it doesn't take away from the narrative that Roman Bowman is a bit good. When he first came back off a loan, he was all goals, 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 taking any shot on that he could. He's put a bit more passing into his game, and he's become really good at just setting up teammates and scoring. He does it all. Plenty more assists this year. He's worked it into his game. I love it from him. And we do lead for Rasmus Højlund. Leicester have had it all, to be honest. More chances than us, but again, we're the ones that have got the breakthrough. Do you know what? I don't even know how to explain that. I don't even know how to explain it. I couldn't tell you. I could sit here for days on end, and I will still not be able to tell you what the fuck just happened. For reference, if anyone playing along at home or watching along wherever the fuck you are, I've tried to switch to Martinez there to prevent Matondo from getting that. The game has opted to not let me do that. Matondo gets to go through. Martinez has to run through fucking concrete because I can't switch to him. I defend that if it actually lets me switch to my centre back that I want to use. And it's just, I just left me speechless because I couldn't do it. And I knew it was going to be a goal. Oman lost his head at his defence, and I don't blame him. Because it didn't fucking switch the player I wanted to use. Basic fucking mechanics, apparently. But nobody remembers that I do them at EA. Weber dribbles it off. We've got time to go and take a lead again. But I can't believe we had to fucking go and take a lead again. I can't believe we've got to try and go back up after taking ages to get the first goal. It's an equaliser from Leicester almost immediately because Martinez wouldn't be switched to. Bruno's seen it. Højlund couldn't get there. The right idea. Great ball from Bruno as well, but he just couldn't find the target. Keeper came out. Bowman. Ball in. It's locked onto Rashford. It's alive still by Ugarte, but Rasmus is offside, which is really helpful, Rasmus. We need a winning goal, pal. We might have to settle for a point here because this fucking game's mechanics is absolute dog water. Good job, Euro. Can't have a position to claim that. Bowman. I don't know who he's aimed for, but he gets a second bite at Cherry. It was meant to go towards Højlund somehow, but it didn't. Bruno. I want someone to have a look at my striker movement here because this is absolutely fucking flawless. You know the way that I've got the ball with Bruno. Well, obviously Bowman here. Then you get it with Bruno. And then you think, oh, Højlund could be an option. Bruno runs through. Højlund just saunters offside. Like, fuck me sometimes. This game. We are going to probably draw this now. I just don't see how we're going to win. Just feels like meant to be fucking bollocks, this one. Points that I shouldn't be needing to drop. I won't say don't deserve to drop because Leicester have probably been better, but we always struggle against Leicester. Similar situation today. Change for the Foxes. Rosier coming off. Or coming on, I don't fucking know. He didn't tell me the other player. I think it's Harry Winks that's coming on. All players. Leathered it at Oman. It hasn't worked. Yeah, we ain't meant to win this one. We ain't meant to. The touch is just fucking me. I've not even taken a heavy touch with Dallo there. It's just decided to fuck me over. Hell, we might even lose. Good tackle Martinez for the 15th time. I love. Oh, it wasn't Martinez, we'd be fucked. Bowman, it might be Højlund. What universe have I put that much fucking power on the pass? Oh, what universe is that? Aye. Right. Okay, it's fine. Can't do fuck all. Nobody's giving me options. Nobody's giving me attacking options to play it to. Win it back, lovely. Bowman. There's just fucking nothing available. Three other minutes, and I don't think we're going to get another chance out of this. To be honest with you. Not if we can't fucking get the ball for it Rashford like I wanted to. Can't get the ball to fucking anyone like I want to because the passing's just fucking guff. Oh my fucking god, this game really makes you work for it sometimes, doesn't it? Fuck me. I went quiet because I just expected that to go wrong somewhere along the line. We've managed to fucking steal it at the death. That's bad news for Leicester, but it's phenomenal news for us. This game really fucking sucks sometimes. The passing just falls apart. The touches are just like, yeah, we'll go 5 miles west of where you want to actually go. Oh, I had to be patient there. I had to be persistent. I didn't even think the pass was going to come in from Rashford at one point because I pressed A and it delayed. But Højlund gets a shot off. Højlund gets a fucking deciding goal. Thank God, man. Sometimes the answer isn't Garnacho. Sometimes the answer is Rashford and Bowman. Both assisting the number 9 today to find the fucking 3 points that looked impossible, to be honest with you. And that's the last kick of the game. That is... I feel so bad for Leicester. That is heart-wrenching. That is heartbreaking. But we have the quality and we just needed the composure. We got it in the end. I feel bad for Leicester, but sometimes that's the way football is. Sometimes you have to rely on these last-minute fucking saviours. I didn't want to, like, scream my head off because it wasn't worth the limbs. The relegation side, Leicester, they're a relegation side. We should be beating them with no issue, but I'm very happy we did win because it was bollocks the way they fucking got their goal. As much as they deserved the result out of this, the way that Matondo got their goal was fucking wank. Because I tried to switch to bloody Martinez and it was like, nah, sorry. We're not doing that shit around here. Man of the match, surprisingly, to no one. It goes to the Great Dane, who gets a brace and secures a dub for us. 8.5. Oman with an 7.8. Bruno with 7.6. Rashford with an assist and a 7.1. Roman Bowman with an assist and a 7.1 as well. The wing choices off the bench were really, really good because Kvaratskhelia 5.7 and Garnacho 5.5 from the Premier League top scorer. That's absolute guff. They might get left out of the fucking game against Wolves, to be honest with you. Man of the match for them, Oscar Weber 7.3. Matondo getting the goal 7.2. Very lucky to get it as well, but it's because Martinez fell asleep / the game fell asleep. The rest of their ratings like that. This Montipo, 4 shots, 2 saves, 2 conceded. We got lucky to win it, like I said, but at the same time, it just feels like we won. We should have had control in, and we just had absolutely no control whatsoever. 8 shots to 4 for Leicester, 56 to 44 in terms of possession, 2.2 expected goals to 1.3. Nothing fell for us. The passes didn't fall for us all the time. The touches were just god awful. But what matters is we get a dub. We'll take Jano Man's save rate as well, because we checked their goalkeepers. 7 shots, 6 saves, 1 conceded. It was a mixture of a good goalkeeper, some good wingers off the bench, and a good striker. No one else really brought anything to the table. As we head to the post-match interview. Aston Villa get the win over Bristol City. Thank God we didn't drop points in the end, because they might have overtaken or at least gone level with us. I don't exactly remember the points totals. Bruno didn't have much. Yeah, no, Bruno was a bit sucky today, to be honest. Don't get complacent. What's he getting complacent for? He sucked. He was mid. The mid and midfielders today. Martina, yeah, no, you know what? I'd say the defenders in that, or no, the defenders in that didn't really do anything. Martinez was fucking fantastic. Some very key tackles. They might have lost us the game if he'd fucked them up. And then Erasmus, thank God, he fucking showed up. I think he could have done more today. I mean, maybe, but he did enough, so he's fine. So consoling Hoyland, I mean, we should be celebrating him because it was a very good fucking scoring performance in the end. And it got us over the line, which is what really matters. So, role update for Xerxes. I'm assuming that's a Poacher ++. We're not actually going to switch off Advanced Forward Plus. We're just going to... Is he an 87 now, or did it say he's working to 87? Done on schedule. He is 87. He's at his potential once again. Checking back on the Advanced Forward. Poacher ++ puts his finishing up as well to 90. Mate, I thought I fucking took my own horn, but we've got some fucking good strikers here. We're going to do Hoyland the target forward, try and get the heading a bit better, and obviously get a plus. Well, we won't get a ++ for it. We'll keep the Poacher one because it's his best shtick. For Bowen as well, we try to get the wide playmaker so we get some of the passing stats up. The finishing's really good. And yeah, Garnacho, I think he's at his potential, isn't he? At 90 now. No, he's not. He can go further. Holy shit. His finishing will go up to 95. Fuck me, man. On his day, he's an absolute beast. It's just he had a shit day for some reason there. Kvaratskhelia is upset by his contract. Anybody else while we're here? If there's more than one, we'll do it off screen. If it's just Kvaratskhelia, we'll sort it out now. What's the man on? Money-wise? Because I'm pretty sure he's on a good wedge. We'll get it sorted though, but don't want as much unrest. We don't really like unrest in the squad. He's probably seen Bruno's and been like, yeah, I want 300k. Anything above 250 I probably won't accept, mate. Right, we'll just put our year on it now. Like, it better not be exorbitant. I mean, right, okay. I don't really want to see it then. I'll go 225 and see what they say. They say this is an insult. They can fucking put the money down. Well, you put the fucking money down then. Ah, whatever. He's on a good wedge and he's got fucking 3 years, 8 months. Whatever. Wage demand's not met. Well, then fucking tell me what your demands are, you cunt. I'm talking about Carrasco, I'm talking about the agent. He's meant to know what the fucking man wants. So relay that to me. Sykes gets fullback plus plus. We'll keep him on it for now. I don't understand. Is he one of... Is Sykes just the fucking one that's 88 to 94 or something like that? He's quite high potential. No, that was Weston. Weston's that one. Who is Sykes? Do I know my players? Wizards' potential's kind of closed a little bit as well. Sykes. Yeah, this is decent, actually. You know what? We'll keep him on that for now, though. We'll get the training plans done. Everybody's going to be on performance because, of course, there's a wee break coming up called the international break. We don't manage a team at the moment. We haven't got any more offers in to manage a team at the moment. So we're just going to zoom on through to the next game against Wolves. And Champions League games being played. We haven't played ours, or Europa League. Some fucking games have been played that don't involve me. Anyway, that's what's happened while we've been gone. We've not got any more international management offers yet. Not that I'm fussed, I was just having a little look, see. Any other Prem games we played? Are we late? Are we early? We're on time with everyone else, apart from Spurs and Bournemouth and Crystal Palace and Forest. Fulham, if you could do me a solid, that'd be mighty fine, but I think they're struggling this year. 16th. Liverpool's still yet to win. They've lost again. Who the fuck did they lose to? They lost to Wolves. Who have they got this weekend? Bristol City. Surely Liverpool win a game. The team is way better. It's not really our issue. Let's take a look at the news then before we finish off today's episode against Wolves. Man United women's team beat Arsenal. Go on. We technically managed them as well, I would say. Scotland beat England in the international friendly. Go on. I mean, I like them both because I'm from England, but obviously I live in Scotland now. It's quite funny though to see. Anything else? Anything that actually involves us, or are we just scrolling for scrolling's sake here? I don't think. Barca beat Arsenal 4-1. Fuck me. Atletico beat Freiburg. Drew with Freiburg. I can't read. Victory for Paris against Fleury 91. Palace beat Brentford 4-0. Player of the Month award goes to Bruno Fernandes. His impressive performances for Manchester United earned him the Premier League Player of the Month award. Fantastic display of athleticism. He's got so many now. Running out of space for them all. Team of the Week. Gyökeres gets in again. He always seems to be in there. But Højlund is our only player that has made it. And Arsenal beat Spurs in NLD. After a great performance against the match against Leicester, Højlund is now player of the match. And Højlund was in superb performance for Manchester United, scoring a brace which guided his side to a 2-1 win against Arsenal. He'll probably get a nod as well and against fucking Wolves today, right? And what are they bringing to the dance? They're in good form. They're undefeated in the last 5. Juan Garcia in goal, Bard and Semedo as the fullbacks, Gechter and Timber as the centre-backs, Gomez and Neves, CDMs with Neves, back in Wolves, back captain in the side, Granaldo off the left, Zendejas off the right, Sofiane Diop at cam and Wahi at striker. They've got Johnson, Totti, Fabio Silva, Doughty, Miley, Johnson and Hee-Chan all on the bench. They play for kick and rush. No defensive, key defensive players. Key offensive players though, Elie Wahi. He's probably got quite a couple of goals as well, I would assume. Only, yeah, literally a couple of goals. Only 2, surprisingly. Somebody else must have been bagging them because they're doing alright. Or was it just a team effort? Neves just got 1, Gomez has got 1, Orta's got 1, El Malu's got 1, or is that Bard? No, it's Bard. I'm reading across the wrong row. So there's not really been a lot of goals scored for Wolves, but they're in a good spot. 2 wins and 3 draws out of the last 5, undefeated in the last 5, like I said. Undefeated this whole Premier League season. They've taken points off fucking everybody so far. They're the only team left that haven't lost a game. And they've done it in the most weird of ways. 2 wins, 5 draws, no losses, 8 goals scored, 6 goals conceded. It's a fucking funny one. But will we be the ones to break that streak today? Let's go into the match day then. I'll tell you right now, deleted start, and he's fooked from international duty. So I'll bring in Inacio. Where's Inacio? There he is. And Diamande can hold the bench. He's up to an 84. And it doesn't look like he's finished growing either, because it would have told us. Oman can stay in as long as he doesn't do anything stupid. Cariolo Dallo's fine. Martinez and Inacio is A-okay. But I can only go to Inacio Diamande, to be honest. Agarte, Mainu. I can't. I love Mainu, but I can't. Do you know what? Why not? Give him his first appearance in the Prem, I think. Jankovic. And then the wingers swap as well, because fuck me, with Kvaratskhelia and Garnacho shit against Leicester. We're bringing Bowman, we're bringing Rashford. We'll keep Højlund as well, because he scored the goals. But Xerxes could come on as well. We'll see what happens in that respect. I don't mind bringing on Xerxes, but that was the front three that pulled us through against Leicester, so I'm just curious if it would work again. That is a team, however, that will face Wolves at the Molineux to end today. They've been a fucking struggle to beat this season for any other team, and they're very good at home, so this might be a draw, or it might even be a loss, potentially. But obviously we're going to go in a look to win, get 5 out of 5 today. Oman in goal, Cariolo and Dallo as the full-backs, Inacio and Diamande as the centre-backs, Jankovic and Ugarte centre mids, or CDMs, whatever you want to call them, that's where they're positioned. Fernandes, Cam and captain, Rashford off the left, Bowman off the right, Højlund at striker. For the final game today then, at the Molineux, it is Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Manchester United. Like I said, Wolves, the only team undefeated left in the Premier League. Could ruin that for them. Funny, wouldn't it?
Attending today's game at the Molineux Stadium. Enjoy the match.
Right then, here we go. Ugh! One team that haven't been defeated yet in the Premier League versus the one team that don't want to be defeated again. That is a fucking... Yeah, great start. Do you know what? Phenomenal start. Cadillo's already on a booking because the touch just decided to go out AWOL. Yep, do you know what? Yeah, go on. Phenomenal. Yeah, fantastic. I love this game. Wolves have the first opportunity. We get a yellow card because the touch just decided to fucking go missing. And I slid through the cunt, to be honest with you. He's landed on his head. Let's not be silly here. Let's try and keep our cool, even though the game's trying everything in its power to not have us go 5 out of 5 here. Ruben Neves to deliver potentially. Maybe he's going to go short. Riley Barton. Cuts in. Back post. I think it was a save again. Totti Gomes. I'm glad to see they're using Riley Barton, though, even if they're not using Mohamed Tam or Adam Laurent. Ball in towards Mosquera. Off Targetto. And it's already to elevate a sap off Cadillo. Mate, this Wolves team pretty dangerous. They're in 7th. They're undefeated this season, and they've got 3 of our fucking best prospects. And I can kind of see why they're cooking. Hoyland nods it back to Cadillo. Jankovic. Fernandes. Out to Bowman. On the same team back in the youth academy, Bowman and Barton, and now they're against each other. Bruno goes down. Bowman. Both Bowman and Barton obviously know how good the other one is. It'll be interesting. See who comes out on top. Thought it started in Aguinaldo instead of Laurent. It's mad, but it's fair enough, isn't it? Barton. Love to see him score, but obviously, fucking hell. I think he would shoot from there. Riley Barton. Thought he just scored a worldie. Zano, man. With a save. Cadillo. Oh, it's blocked. Barton's hungry for this to show his, well, obviously his current employers, parent employers, I guess, what he's capable of. Guard to close down. Fallow. Bowman. Obviously Bowman looking to show up Barton how far he's come. Bruno. Lovely. Lovely solo goal from Bruno Fernandes. One 0. Bruno Fernandes finds the bottom left. Love that from the captain. I wanted to try and play off to Rashford, but he got marked, so just wait patiently. Found the space. And the September Player of the Month puts United ahead of them all, and you. That's who you've got to try and dethrone there, Riley Barton. Good luck, mate. Might happen down the line, but not yet, I'm afraid. What is Risser doing? Risser, sorry. Either way, what was the keeper doing is my question. Diomande wins the header. Well, it was meant to go to Rashford, but it tried not to. Decent effort, saved well by Oman. Wahi try to find the equaliser now for Wolves, try to hold on to this undefeated streak. Not a bad effort, but on the other side he's a centre back. Here we go then. That's the wrong button. Yep, fat fingered A's. I was going for X. I knew it had gone short. Bowman wants it. Bowman won't get it. Not initially, he will now. Bruno tricks his way through. Oh, good save to avert 2-0. Not really where I want it to go, but why not? Why not if it's going to go in like that? Manuel Ugarte makes it 2-0. Again, not the target we were going for there, but it's fine. Oh man, we are cooking. Ugarte makes it 2-0 inside 23 minutes, I think it is now. Doesn't score many, but he scored there. Like I said, wasn't the intended target. It was meant to go to Hoyland. Fucking who cares though? As long as it's going in the net, I don't care who it's going to. 2-0. Barton and the boys struggling a little bit. Well, Barton's not struggling. Barton's doing quite well, I will admit. The rest of them are in a bit of a pickle though. There's no Semedo not to cover Rashford. Hoyland could be played through. He will be played through. Why is he taking out his left foot? You've got 5-star... Rasmus, you've got 5-star weak foot. It feels so weird, but also so cool. And I'm glad they're starting him. Like one of my actual players against me, Barton. I'm glad he's playing though. Pullman versus Barton, that could be an interesting battle, like I said. Ronaldo closed it down before Barton could come across. I wanted to go say hello. Double gets a foot in. Bowman will go now. And he's got room to go now as well. Roman Bowman. Of course, him and Riley Barton came through the same academy. I thought Bowman might have been fouled there, but it looks as if it's just trying to block the pass to Hoyland, who obviously didn't end up receiving the pass. And that's Riley Barton. Goes down by Diamande. Yeah, we've gone up a couple of levels still since you left, Riley, mate. Nah, he's doing well though. I'm happy he's getting starts. I don't know how many he's had, but I'm happy he's getting some. Rashford. Ooh, save from Risser. It has been pretty much one-way traffic in the favour of Manchester United, I will admit, but Wolves aren't doing too bad. That's a great ball, Bowman. Hoyland's put it wide. How's he put it wide from fucking there? You bet on the current score and he's put it wide. Zendejas is coming off from Brennan Johnson. Mate, it's still the first half. Oh, it was offside anyway. Right, okay, well that's fine then. But I still need you putting that target even if it's offside. Diamande, he's really good at coming forward and winning those headers, man. Jankovic, not seen much of him today. Again, hasn't done much wrong. Good cover by Barton. We knew Barton was going to be good. Admittedly, did struggle a little bit in the academy. He's always had the potential to break out, and it looks like he's breaking out. Never really had the... Ugarte in it. Never really had the same heights as Bowman in the academy. Bowman was always a lot better, but... I think by any means that Riley Barton was bad. Diamande fails to keep that in. Good save at the near post. Corner, Wolves. Johnson header. Oh. Ping pong. Cleared off Wahi for a goal kick in the end. Yeah, Bruno Fernandes is having a good little one. Approaching half time then. Bowman will launch towards Rasmus. Ball down into the path of, well, meant to be Bruno. It went past him to Ugarte, which did not help what I want to do there at all, to be honest. Guardiola, yeah, just gripped up too many players here. It's fine. We'll just go into 2-0, I think. Not got much choice. Although Rashford does want it back again. Jankovic has found Fernandes, who has not found Højlund. Good close on by Totti Gomes. 2-0 at the break, though. That undefeated record by Wolves is in serious jeopardy. I'm happy to see Riley Barton, though. Am I bloody happy to see him start? Bruno with a goal, and I can't remember who got the other one. I want to say Bowman. But it wasn't Bowman. It was Ugarte. That was it. Good start, though, to the game. 2-0 from the boys in red. Well, not in red and blue today, but usually in red. Red Devils. Oh man, getting an 8.8 so far. 4 shots at his goal and they saved them all. Some very good saves as well, I must admit. Assist from Rashford in a 7.8. A goal from Bruno in a 7.7. Dallo putting in a shift as well. And the other assist coming from Roman Bowman with a 6.9. And Ugarte's been kind of mid, but he does have the goal, so it saved him a little bit. For them, their best player is Riley Barton. Fair play, lad. He looks very angry still. But 7.3 for Barton. He is doing their best at the moment. Brennan Johnson's only just come on. He's already on 7.2. Zendejas, fucking hell. He must be shit if that's the case. Decent little team. Have they got Tam and Laurent on the bench? Yeah. Laurent's there, 78. Tam they didn't bring. Not great. He's not getting games by January. Obviously, we'll try and loan him somewhere else. But Laurent on the bench, he might come on. 78 in that was well. Fuck me. Obviously, the main successor to Rashford, I think, at this point. Once Rashford starts going down, Laurent will start going up. Obviously, he'll be forever behind Garnacho, unfortunately, but maybe the potential to break out there. I don't know. Who knows? Good tackle, Jankovic. Now counter out the second half here. Rashford tries to spot Roman Bowman. He does. In towards Rasmus Højlund. It's away. Southampton level with Arsenal. Lamine Yamal getting the equaliser for Arsenal. Southampton are actually ahead. That one. Ugarte can't release the ball when I want him to. And Riley Barton. Chased down but doesn't lose the ball. Aguinaldo. Into Wahi. Ball back post towards Brennan Johnson. Good touch. Decent effort. Good save. Diamande. I should get Nasio in the way. It didn't just work at all, did it? Never does. When you try and block something, it never fucking works properly. Foul there by me, but the ref's going to let play go. Unless I was the one fouled, in which case, fair enough, I suppose. Højlund. Bowman, I think, has stayed on. Getting pressure to fuck, though, by Bard, who's not a bad left back at all. Right, Dallo. Not actually Dallo, probably the video game I've got a question there. I don't know how Dallo hasn't got that. Martinez, Nasio beats Wahi in the air. Can get past over Rashford. I might bring Garnacho on. I just love Garnacho, that's why. But Rashford hasn't been it today. He's not been bad, don't get me wrong, but I kind of just wanted an excuse to bring Garnacho on, I'll be real. Smart by Ugarte. Try and pick out Rashford, perhaps. Not a bad pass at all. Just a fucking bring down takes about 3 business days. What the fuck is that? One back. Now Jankovic. Now Rashford again. I'm bringing off Rashford not because of that pass, because that was the game that fucked that, but I just feel like we've run his course for today. But that pass was meant for Ugarte, and I aimed it at Manuel Ugarte. He's just ignored it, to be honest with you. Ronaldo. Ball for attempted to Wahi. Diamande does enough. He's had a good day. I would say anyway. Oh, fuck me. Alright, Nasio making strides for some reason. Not entirely sure why. That ball was meant to go over the top as well, but again, not entirely sure why it hasn't. Riley Barton. Nasio heads away. Jankovic. Rashi. Fucking hell, mate. Can't win the ball back. Oh, shit. Great save, oh man. Oh, that's fantastic saving. save by the man, oh man. Bruno, can we get it clear? I'm just going to launch it and hopefully it will find Roman Bowman, but he's got to deal with Bard. And he's quite a good left back, isn't he, Melvin Bard? Thought I managed to get the pace away there with Bowman, but no. Oh, just. If you want to fucking make a lazier pass there, Jankovic, just tell me in future. Fuck me. Garte. Right. That's a fucking foul, and my aunt was my uncle. He's done well, the solo effort there from, who was it, number 20? Aguinaldo probably, I don't fucking know. Off comes De Souza Lemos, which is Aguinaldo, on comes Hwang Hee-chan, rather than Adam Laurent. Interesting choice. Not something I'd agree with, yeah. Ignacio enough away, Bowman. Has lost it. Oh my fuck me. I'll be honest, I wasn't looking at Bowman, I was looking away from him to see who I could pass to. And I lost it as I was looking. Oh, Garnacho wants a header, but I can't get the fucking ball. Mate. Mate, they are raining down efforts. Oman's putting in a shift right now. Nice, mate. I think it's PSG we kick off against next time as well, so maybe a couple of changes might be needed, but we'll be alright. We did rotate slightly for this one, maybe shouldn't have done. But it's a fucking clusterfuck. And in the end, Totti Gomez puts it off target. We're on Maz, fuck it. Give him a few minutes. Agarte. Bowman's making the move. This Bard kid's had his number all day. Hoyland can't win the header over Gomez. We should be alright to win this now, I think. Fuck. Ooh, that was lucky. That Agarte. Did you just put yourself in reverse gear or something there, pal? Like, what the fuck? Foul. We'll take that then. Bruno saved. Man, fucking, I feel like I got the midfielder there and then suddenly he's not there. Cariola, he's done really well this game. He's been on a yellow card for about 95% of it. Ref. Don't worry, ref, actually, we're fine. Wasn't foul. Maybe a bit of magic to wrap it up. Oh, good save. Bowman keeps it alive. I don't really know who that's in for. It was meant to go to the striker, but it didn't. Bowman. Hoyland should wrap it up. Oh, it's a fucking great save again. Will you stop making great saves? We will win though. 2-0 up. End the Wolves' undefeated streak. Right, let's take a look at the match facts then. 50-50, they've actually got a slight advantage in possession according to the game there. 17 shots to 9 and 2.7 expected goals to 1.5. It just shows how much Oman fucking did in that match. Jesus Christ. What's the shooting looking like? How many shots do they have on target? 8. So 8 saves from Jan Oman. Very, very good display. And he gets man of the match. You know what? Deserved. You can't really say anyone else deserves it other than him. It was a good team performance. It was fun, but like, out of all the players, Jan Oman is the correct man of the match. 8 shots, 8 saves, none conceded. Bruno Fernandes with the goal and an 8.2. Marcus Rashford with an assist and 7.6. As he continues to read down, defence did solid. Bowen with an assist and 7.3, and Manuel Ugarte getting the other goal. He gets a 7.1. Garnacho came on late, so he ain't going to fucking do much about that. Kariolu, probably the only stinker, but even then he did well. It was just a yellow card, I think, that got him down a bit. Man of the match for them, and you know he's good. Riley Barton, 8.1. Do you know what? He tried his best, and he really showed me something anyway. If there ever needs to be a successor to the Bruno Fernandes throne, I think we know who it's going to be. As we read down, these are the rest of the ratings. I'm more looking at the goalkeeper rating here. 8 shots, 6 saves, 2 conceded. It's not like he did bad, it's just we got goals and Wolves didn't. No appearance for Laurent, no appearance for Tam either. But a dub for us. That's what really matters. Let's head into the post-match interview. Chelsea losing. West Ham fucking winning again, man. Fuck off. Kariolu seems to have issues with discipline. Yeah, it's called the touch was fucking shit and I couldn't do fuck all. Dallo's passive was on point today. Jankovic, did he do good? I mean, I don't realise sometimes how good the midfielders are because they kind of just quietly go about their business. But Jankovic, I thought, was alright, not maybe incredible, but apparently the game has praised him, so fair enough, fair enough. No further questions, Your Honour. Oh, right then. Fucking hell, that's a big yawn. Cariolo's reached his potential of 87, which is very, very good for anyone who doesn't know numbers. I was saying it was such a mad mid-game even that he did it in. But he'll continue to improve slowly, and he is a very good left back, so I'm very happy we brought him in. And as much as obviously we've got that regen on the fucking list that would be cool to bring in, I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to trust Cariolo. Right, before we head on then to PSG, obviously it's the last game of today anyway, we're just going to get the training plans done and then we'll wrap up EP4. I'm very happy with it today. 5 wins on the bounce and a good spot in the Premier League. The only reason we're not top is because West Ham have apparently become the next fucking coming of Manchester City. Yeah, we popping. I'm very happy with today's run. Tomorrow, obviously, if I do on tomorrow, which I'm hoping I do, but it really depends on how the rest of the day goes. Just make sure everything's fitness-wise is correct here. I think it is, and if it's not, it's not, but it should be. Difficult start to next episode. Anyway, fucking Paris Saint-Germain. Apparently, we were seen in the hotel with somebody, which means we've Ukraine. Are you fucking like no disrespect to Ukraine? I'm sure they're really nice, but I just Ukraine. I'm getting possible Germany or Netherlands fucking suggestions, and I get Ukraine. No, I'm sorry, Ukraine. Nothing personal, but it's not happening. Not happening. Right. So this is how we're looking in the All Champion League. Nobody's won all three, and nobody will win all. Well, Roma still has a chance to do it, to be honest, to win all three, but we won't do it. I'll tell you that much for free. We are in 10th. A win would probably, obviously, knock us up a bit, but it's PSG, so I'm not expecting a smooth sail. I'm not expecting an easy ride. I'm not expecting no problems. Premier League, we are in second, but like I said, West Ham just won't fucking stop. 2 goals only conceded this season. 7 out of 8 wins. They look like the team to beat this year, which is mad. I did not think they would be the fucking team that would be running things right now. West Ham's at top, Man United second, Arsenal third, Man City fourth. Not too shabby, Alonso. Aston Villa and Crystal Palace sit around the European spots, and as we read down, Wolves in 10th after that loss, first loss of the season. Newcastle, surely Liverpool beat Bristol, right? Like, right? They drew. Are you fucking kidding? Liverpool are fucking shit. Liverpool are just atrocious. They couldn't even beat Bristol City, man. Newcastle are struggling as well. They just come off Man City, though, so we'll let them off a slight bit. But fucking hell. There is some mad scoreline. This is a mad season. Our Chelsea are ninth. They've fallen off quite a bit. It's still very early, but the table's taking shape already, and it's mad some of the shape it's taking. Like, I'm just hella confused. I'm just hella confused. The next time as well, Arsenal in the Carabao Cup. I know it's not pronounced like that. I'm just, what's the word, exaggerating it. Calendar then. Let's see what we have got. Let's see what we did today first. Quite a good little episode. 3-0 win over Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup. Easy qualification to the next round. We just overcame Liverpool. They were actually quite good. But, yeah, we continued their turmoil. Porto, we beat them 4-1 quite simply, quite convincingly. And we got a new tactic that we can sometimes use as well defensively. 2-1 to Leicester over, or to us over Leicester. Big dub away from home, especially late Rasmus Højlund. And then a 2-0 win over Wolves, ending the undefeated. 5 straight wins. We haven't lost since that West Ham game. I believe, or sorry, Bournemouth game even. I believe that's the only loss we've had all season. We've dropped points, of course, to Arsenal and Club Brugge, but that's about it. We've been good otherwise. When do we face the fucking terror that is West Ham? 30th of May, that would be... Will that fall? Will that fall next episode? It wouldn't now, would it? Oh, not next episode, the episode after. It really depends on the Carabao Cup. It might be a couple episodes down the line. But what we do have next time is a trip to the Parc des Princes away from home in the Champions League. We come back to face Bristol City, who we should be able to dispatch without any issue. We then travel nowhere because we'll be hosting Arsenal at Old Trafford in the Carabao Cup 4th round. A trip to Turf Moor to play Burnley away from home, and then we finish off next time against Frankfurt at home in the Champions League. I believe they're a 4th game at that point, or 4th league stage game. And then following that, as it stands, we'll have Man City in a Manchester derby at Old Trafford. We travel to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium to face Tottenham. Atletico Madrid away from home, Southampton at home, and then we travel to London Stadium to face the league leaders, who might not be the league leaders at that point, but you just never know. So it gets fucking dicey, I'll tell you that much. Any update on the academy? Still the same. It probably won't update now until the 1st of November. But what I do know is that we've got a couple of things here. Baldanzi wants the nod against PSG. Christ. Okay. How do we tell him no nicely? And Ukraine have come in saying, we want you to manage us. I'm going to go and say, nah. Well, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. If they want me to reach the quarterfinal, surely they have some ballers, right? Let's just, you know what? We'll give them a fair chance. We won't say no. We won't write them off. We'll say, excuse me, what do you lot have to work with? Because if they have something special, then fucking why not? Anyone mad? They've got Bondar, who's decent. Bondarenko. Some fucking cooked regens, to be fair. Dovbik. We could manage him, I suppose. He's quite a good little striker in this career mode. They've also got a Carlisle United player. The highs and lows of the strikers of Ukraine. Just looking through. Anyone that I'd want to actually manage. Pavlo Kovalenko looks alright for Plymouth, but not standout, I would say. Lunin, not bad. Not bad shout. We could manage Lunin. I'm leaning towards no, but Mudryk would be funny to manage. I'm leaning towards no for Ukraine, being honest with you, but unless there's a absolutely cooked regen that saves them, which it doesn't look like, although Ilya, sorry, Shevchenko doesn't look half bad. I think I'm going to go with a no, but Sudakov as well might change my mind. Christ. There's quite a few good players, aren't there? Trubin as well, Sigankov. It's actually a lot more difficult to say no than I thought it would be, but I am going to decline. But that's actually not a bad team at all. So I can see why quarterfinals is a target, but I'm going to decline. Because I don't think they'll win the Euros, personally. I want someone who could, to be honest, as the Euros come at the end of this season, if we're going to do them. I don't know if I am. Anywho, what I do know is that we are here to fucking... I don't know. Wrap up the episode. That's what we're going to do. My brain had a glitch there. Let's first of all take a look at the stats so far this season, and I'll take a look at the news. So leading in goals, it probably will be Garnacho still, but there's players catching up. Garnacho on 10 in 9 games. Struggled a little bit in some games today, but he's still ridiculous. 6 for Hoyland, 6 for Xerxes, 3 for Bowman, 2 for Bruno, 2 for Cardona, who's finally got off the mark. 1 each for Garte and Maz, of all people. Assist-wise, it is Roman Bowman who sits at the top of the assist throne. Rasmus Højlund with 4, Marcus Rashford with 4, Carioli with 3, Xerxes with 3, Dallo with 2, Bruno with 2, Kvaratskhelia with 2, Manu with 1, Garnacho with 1, Hjulmand and Baldanzi with 1 each as well. Riley Barton with 1 while he's out at Wolves, and he is playing most of the game, so I'd love to see that from him. Should grow quite well. Teagle Land at the Premier League leaders right now, doing alright. Hutchinson, Russo, yeah, the growth is coming along. It's not quite as fast as I'd like for some of the players, but it is coming along a-okay. There's no mad rush because I don't know how many of them will get into the team, but there's decent growth there. Cadiola, the highest appearance maker, if anyone interested. I think I was meant to click that. Do I want to try and get this fucking Georgian bastard signed to a new contract then? If he puts the money down, we might be alright. He said he's unhappy with his contract. I'm trying to avoid unrest, but if he's going to be a little knob cheese, then we're going to have unrest. Alright? You put the money down. 240. Is that not what I offered? 225. He's going to probably put it to 250. You can fuck off. Tell you what, 250. Right. Cool. Sweet. We've come to an agreement, but fuck me, that's a lot of money. In the end, we do have him signed down. He's happy now because he's fucking making bags. Rashford's a little unhappy with his playtime. We need to keep an eye on that. Some players are unhappy with their playtime. Gillet's not happy, but he's... I need to make him a rotation, really, don't I? But he'll be fine. He gets enough. Delit's unhappy with his playtime despite playing most of the games. So do you know what? I just don't know how to please Delit. Euro, fair enough. I can get it a little bit. Maz, yeah. Maz gets enough, though. Is Shaw happy with his? That's a real question. He plays about the same as Maz. No, Shaw's not happy with his either. Fair enough. Yeah, well, maybe it's switch some of these to rotation contracts, perhaps. They probably just ask for more money though, so it might be a trap. Baldanzi's not happy, even though he's rotation. So you should know that he's not happy. Xerxes I can kind of understand a little bit, because Hoyland's meant to be the rotation striker, and Hoyland's playing more. But Xerxes playing more than enough. I think everybody just needs to stop being so fucking fussy, to be honest, and start cheering up. Like, for fuck's sake. You play for Man United, be happy. Right, final thing to check then today is the news, and then we will call it a day for this stream. Take a look then. Anything I'm interested in, the Ukrainian Football Association has insisted they aren't massively concerned about the unexpected rejection by Carlos Rodriguez of the manager role. Why would they care, if I've been honest? Carlos Rodriguez was seen meeting with Ukrainian officials in a local hotel late last week for what were described as preliminary talks. The Premier League team of the week has been announced. Oman in goal, Bruno at cam. Well, instead of mid. Both make it in, which is fair enough because Bruno is just ridiculous. And then Oman had a really good display, so yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, decent team of the week. Chelsea lost to Brighton, as we know. Agard, who scored for the first time this season, to push Manchester United for a 2-0 win against Wolves. And after a great performance against Wolves, Oman is named player of the match. Fantastico burrito. So that is going to wrap up today. Mane is happy with that. 5 wins on the bounce. And I just need to look at it again. Sorry, I'm marveling in it. It is beautiful. Isn't it beautiful to see them down there? Absolutely fantastic. Well, anyway, I gotta leave it on this screen, but I'm gonna call it a day. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow. We'll see. It's getting busy coming up to Christmas, so I genuinely don't know if I'll get this done before New Year, this series. But fingers crossed we can find time to do it. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your days, and peace.